116 to brag on my king. It is 116, Romans 116. We talk about him daily cause he run this thing. Can I do it? Can I do it? Yeah.
Hello, pretzels, and welcome back to the tripod. My pronouns are fat and fuck. And if you don't know, now you know. Hit row. Shout out to Hit Row Return. Hit row, hit row. Stixy Drip Drip, how are you doing, my man? All decked out in all kinds of good gear, ready to talk some wrestling?
Yes, sir. We had a nice little vacation, little hiatus. Now we're back. The batteries are energized. The beers are flowing. The liquors are pouring. We're here to talk a little wrestling.
Oh yeah, this tripod sponsored by Mike's. Well, before we get into the week of wrestling that we just witnessed, Stix, I would like to know your thoughts. APPW just had a special in your mouth once you go black. A 2-hour spectacular, and surprisingly enough, 30 people actually watched it. I'm happy about that. I put a lot of work into it. I'm proud of what came out. A lot of shocking things happened along this event, but to you, what stood out the most in that entire event?
I just have to say the improvement. Like we could tell as just the guys in the chat, the AEW chat, still real pride chat, but just the leaps and bounds of how with the new 2K video game, how much everything looks better, production looks better, and I want to tell you how much I greatly appreciate, regardless if it's Sunday Night Heat, the 12, 15, 20 minutes that we get there, to Dynamite, to now the pay-per-views, just how everything looks good. I mean, we used to always say, like, with the tripod, this is just for the boys, but everything looks like it could legit. You could throw it on Spike TV, and I tell you, it could give AEW, give them a little run for their money. I'm not. You laugh, but to me, as a guy who watches anything for wrestling, I mean, I think we're in the same club. We'll throw $5, $10, $15 on any kind of wrestling pay-per-view. But this would be one that I would throw $15, $20 on for once you go in your mouth, once you go black. I wouldn't have any qualms about it. I really wouldn't. So I would like to say to you, the creator, the content man himself, the guy who racks his brain, who spends all the hours, like we talk about, the blood, sweat, tears, all that stuff. Me personally, I would thank you. Thank you for all the content that you put out. You do a phenomenal job, and I look forward to it anytime you put that stuff out there. So you deserve it. You deserve it.
You're too kind. You're too kind, sir. And folks, you heard it here first on the tripod. Thanks to Stix, all the pay-per-views for APPW are now on Patreon. You got to pay $10 to see them.
Let's go. Help the man out. Help the man out. He pours copious amounts of hours of his life and time away from his significant other, Mrs. Mangria, that he could never get back and that she could never get back. So do this man a favor. You're here. You're watching this. Throw it on. See what we're talking about. See what we talk about every week on this show. Go check it out for this man. For Pete's sakes.
That and plus we got a crowdfund to get more championship belts created and sent out to the masses.
Yes.
I think anybody would pay a fair amount to see Sting get his ass whooped for 2 straight hours by every black person on the roster in APPW. Got their comeuppance on poor old Sting there, who now has black skeet in his soul, by the way.
Yes, he does.
But Stix, did you want to say anything about the past? Well, it's been 2 weeks in wrestling. I mean, I'm pretty sure there was there a TNA? I mean TNA. an Impact pay-per-view, right?
Yes, we had Emergence last Friday. And I would just like to say this. The women's championship match between Mia Yim and Jordan Grace. My God. The women's division, I mean, in the hierarchy, I've always said this. It's WWE's women's division. And not that far behind them is Impact. Jordan Grace and Mia Yim put on a fucking gem Friday night in Chicago. The match, the back and forth, it was so good. The main event, we had one of my guys, the walking weapon, the Impact World Heavyweight Champion, Josh Alexander, taking on one half of the Motor City Machine Guns, Alex Shelley, who is a man on the indies. This Friday night, he put on a fucking show. Both of them, the two main heavyweight championship titles for Impact were excellent. If you get a chance, if you can find it on YouTube, if you're not an Impact member on YouTube, which I am, if you can find those matches, if Impact's even smart enough, they might just release them here for everybody to watch. If you get a chance, go watch it. Much deserved. And all four people, the two, Mia Yim, Jordan Grace, Josh, Alex, they put it out there, man. It was good. Impact's getting good, man. If you didn't know, now you know. Impact is catching up on everybody, man. It was so good. So good.
Me and Cynic were talking in the chat, and he just started talking about Impact all of a sudden. I was like, that's weird. Why did that come up out of nowhere? I don't know if he meant that for someone else, but then I turned on Impact, and I saw Mia Yim facing Madison Rayne. I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, when did Mia Yim get into Impact? And then Madison Rayne, yeah, she's not good. I have thoughts on that later.
There's a reason why they hired her as a trainer. She can be utilized as a trainer for AEW's women's division. She's serviceable as a wrestler in the ring, but she's what they originally hired her for. She'll be good at that. So
I knew you would have the insight on Impact. Shout out to Andy with an I as well, by the way. I'm pretty sure he keeps up with the product as much as he can. But now let's just take a dive right into it. We're going to start with NXT. It wasn't Quake by the Lake, but it was a great show. Quake by the Lake sucked, by the way. After highlights from last week and some quick promos for tonight, we get Kiana James, Mrs. Numbers, versus Nikita Lyons, Mrs. Booty. Possible nip slip during Kiana wrenching on Nikita's leg. The screen went black. Only the fans will know that we're there. Oh boy, Nikita missed Kiana's head by a cheek and a half during running butt smash. She then struggled to pull herself up on the turnbuckle afterwards. Nikita nails the Trouble in Paradise and the ass plant for the win. Kiana hits her with chair afterwards, and then Nikita gives her the stink eye sticks. What did you think of this opening butt meet we got? And a little sloppy, but what would you think?
Not a typical good opener for NXT, but you do see what they see in both these ladies. Kiana has something there, so you want to get her on TV. And Nikita, they're pushing her to the moon. She gets on TV when she
wait. They're pushing her where?
To the moon.
Shout out to Bretsky.
Shout out Bretsky. So I mean, there's obviously some botches, but when you're gonna have that with these ladies, I mean, they're not very much on TV. I mean, Nikita gets more TV time than Kiana. Kiana's a lot of hers promos, but hey, Stix 316, baby, they're on TV. So we got a little buffet to start the show, and can't be mad at that.
Well, Cesar, despite the botches and the opening match of NXT, what did you think of Kiana versus Nikita?
Good butt meat. Was good butt meat. I mean, hey, and as we always like to say, you can excuse me, folks, because I've been drinking.
There you go, Cesar. We're all drinking here tonight, folks. It's going to be a fun one. I'm glad we're back, ladies and gentlemen. And now moving on. Apollo, with the Creeds breaking down the game film, Roddy jealous interrupts. Roddy claims he tested the Creeds by no-showing last week. Apollo calls him shady. They butt heads. I guess Roddy versus Apollo will be tonight. Trick Willie and Wes Lee rounds match rules are shown. Cesar, what did you think of this ongoing saga between Roddy button heads with the Creeds, and now they're mixing the Equalizer in there? And then your thoughts on the rules of the rounds match, and have you ever seen a rounds match before?
Yeah, man. So Cracker Apollo. Sure, he's everybody's favorite fun uncle, I guess. Nobody's angry at him except for old Grayson Walla and Duke and whatnot. Yeah, fucking Roddy. Roddy's out here just angry at the world for some reason. I thought he should be a face now. Triple H is taking over. He probably wants to keep his contract. I don't know. I guess they're trying to get out Roddy out of Diamond Mine. He needs to be on his own anyway. Fine. Whatever. I don't know what the fuck this rule shit is, and I ain't even gonna lie to you. I heard about this fuckery. I don't remember the match at all. And it's not because I was drunk, because I wasn't. I know I was eating some really good ramen because it was from this one place I like. No, wait, it was Tuesday. No, I was drunk as hell Tuesday. Never mind, I remember now. But
that's the Cesar I know.
Yeah. Oh, I was drunk as hell. That's right. Because we went to this Mexican place, these bomb margaritas. It was Taco Tuesday, and we were smacked. But I don't remember this shit. I think I was on TikTok the whole time. I was just like, yeah, I don't need this little gimmicky shit. HBK, get these crackers back in the ring again. Yeah, I don't know the rules. I damn sure don't know who won. Yeah, and I don't even know how the fuck we went.
Stixy drip. What were your thoughts on the whole Apollo getting involved in the Creeds and the fucking Roddy soap opera there with Diamond Mine?
I don't know how I can follow that up, but bear with me, folks. I'm going to try. It seems like they're having Apollo try to pass some pearls to him with the Creed brothers. Like Cesar said, we're on the path of them trying to obviously get Roddy out of Diamond Mine. Now, does that mean that they're just going to get rid of Diamond Mine permanently? I hope not. I'd actually like to see the Creed brothers. Wouldn't mind seeing Apollo maybe try to, and maybe not. Might work, but obviously, like Cesar said, with Tripp's back, man, Roddy should have been one of the guys that was probably jumping for joy as soon as he heard that, because we should get full effect the Messiah, the backbreaker back. I mean, when Roddy Black and Gold NXT, he was still from bangers now, but this guy now is gonna be should be good. And then the rounds match, it was something different. I mean, I hadn't ever seen a rounds match, so it was something different. So I wouldn't say I was hyped for it, but I was looking forward for something different to watch. So go with it.
You see, Cesar, there's 6 rounds. There's 6 rounds, all right? And there could be pinfalls or submissions. Whoever gets the most points at the end, they win. You see, you got to pay attention to the rules. Suck it. Don't look at my hair.
Oh, God.
Were you doing a Triple H voice with Shawn Michaels' crooked eye? Because you sounded more like Triple H, but you had the crooked eye.
Hey, man, Shawn Michaels sounds like he ate a frog as well. Up next, Lash Legend chatting it up with Malik Blade. Of course, they're not the hard R's because the Wonder Twins' powers did not combine yet. Trying to pocket some of that 15 feet of dick, I guess. The camera cuts to Trick and Wade. The camera cuts to Trick, and Wade is upset. He wanted to hear Lash's game. And here we go. West versus Trick. Trick with Mello and a Wesley crying shirt. That was fucking icing on the cake. Man, Mello, just give him all the titles already. The rounds match begins. Trick Willie floating like a butterfly and jabbing Wesley. Brawl for all flashbacks here as these two box until Trick trips Wes. Wade calls this Tyson versus Pacquiao. Wes dominates during end of first round. The corner man Mello takes off Trick's gloves. Back to wrestling. After top rope plancha to Trick on the outside, Mello grabs Wes's foot, distracting enough for Trick to hit like a super kick. Trick to hit like a spinning pump kick, I believe, for the first pinfall. Commercial picture-in-picture was the entire round 3. If you're watching the Hulu cut, you did not see round 3, but luckily you didn't miss anything. There was barely anything in that round 3. Trick dominates. Mello up to shenanigans, loading Trick's glove. After multiple attempts to strike Wes able to pin Trick. Trick then clobbers Wes with the glove. Round 5 begins with Wes all fucked up. Wade wants Wes to take a dive. Wes able to make a comeback when Trick gets caught up in the ropes. Wes clobbers Trick with his own glove for the pin and win. Down goes Williams. Down goes Williams. Vic all excited, shouting. Stix, well, you saw a rounds match, and what's the verdict?
It wasn't too bad. I mean, I felt like they did what they needed to do. They got Wes the win to kind of rebound it, but they left it with the obvious fuck shit with the ropes. Like we were boy Wade talking about it with the shenanigans with the ropes, but I don't know, it wasn't that bad. I mean, should they do it again? Maybe not for a little bit, but all in all, not too bad. I mean, Trick put on a show. Like Trick does. I guess I didn't understand the whole point of Trick hitting the hole in his glove to knock that, hit the KO on him for the first one, and then Wes doing the final one. But hey, both guys came out with gloves. Somehow back around to it. So I don't know. I've seen things on Tuesday nights and on Wednesday nights, so this wasn't too shabby. Congratulations.
Stix is now frozen. Oh, there he is.
Well, hey,
at least Trick Willie was entertaining, right, Cesar? I mean, they said that
it's always entertaining.
These round matches are in NXT UK, so I've never seen them. So maybe they should stay in NXT UK. But what did you think of this rounds match between Trick Willie and Wes Lee, Black Broccoli?
The fuck did The Rock just tell you in the previous segment? I don't remember this shit. Not at all. You literally broke down the whole match for me. And it sounds like it was a time.
Cesar with an easy layup. Okay, up next.
No, I don't miss.
Down goes Williams. No. Andre Chase in office. Thea is accused of giving some hoe a black eye. It's Ariana. Thea will face Ariana. Chase gets upset at the thought of a lawsuit from Ariana. Thea all dicked up and come drunken, excited for her first NXT match. That bitch killed Bodie with that snatch. Cesar, did you catch this at least?
Oh, I saw Bretsky. I saw this cracker. That man was sympathizing with that hoe. He was like, yeah, this is a shame. Y'all should take it out in the ring. It's going to be a lawsuit. A fucking lawsuit, my man. Snap. There don't be no goddamn lawsuit to chase you, bitch. He said, we settle our differences in the goddamn ring. Yeah, get your ass out there in the ring. Celebrate that shit with Chase you. That's what we do. And damn Bretsky popped off on that hoe. That shit was hilarious as hell.
Stix, thoughts?
Yeah, when I was watching this, not only do we see Bodie like get beat up all the time, but I was thinking, when Thea and Bodie are back at the
Storms pumping.
Bodie, man, when he's getting that man, her slinging those arms all the time, and then her flopping her head, man, that hail head, man, that's got to be a doozy on for Bodie and Little. I mean, that guy's taking a beating, out in front of the camera and in the bedroom. Man. She's mean, I imagine she's probably a freak, but my God, slow down a little bit. Poor guy's probably getting a little rough. But oh no, hey, just you.
Yeah, that dick is probably in the cast by now. But up next, Melo's upset in the ring after the commercial break. Talks trash about Nathan Frazier. Cue Nathan Frazier's theme. Super Eichner appears in ring instead. Tells Melo to issue the open challenge at Heatwave again so he can answer it. They exchange words and try to fight, but the refs pull it apart. Holy shit, this match is going to be good.
What?
Humongous Dome and Braun Breaker vid package. I'm digging this intensity from JD. Braun just says the same old shit. Stix, what did you think of this segment between Melo and Super Eichner and then the video package following?
Nice little sword we got with Giovanni coming out to Nathan Frazier. Gonna be like you said, a good match at Heatwave, and I'm kind of with you with JD. This is a different kind of attitude, intensity that we're getting with them. So I'm looking forward to, even though Braun ain't gonna, Braun Breaker, LeBron's not gonna lose that title, but hopefully we get a decent at best match out of JD and Braun. So, but the promo was nice. It was something different, and like you said, the intensity was coming from JD was pretty good. So not too shabby.
And then the video. Oh yeah, you got Cesar. Your thoughts on the Super Eichner Melo match, and then the video package with Humongous Dome and Breaker.
Yeah, Super Eichner and fucking Melo. Yeah, they're gonna be real good. That shit's gonna be tough, super tough. And then what's Humongous Dome talking about? I remember this. What was he saying? Oh, was he saying something just gonna like outthink Braun or some shit? Or
he's gonna enjoy torturing him, and then
torturing him. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he talked about how he trains by himself because he likes the isolation and all that stuff.
Yeah, he's on some fucking serial killer prisoner shit.
And then Braun's like, this, I fought guys. Well, he has to yell everything, but I'm not going to yell everything because of my impeccable HBK impression. He was just like, some people fought for legacy. Some people fought for money. JD's different. He fights for pain.
Yeah. That's some cracker shit. Oh, I'm going to show you pain in that ring. I'm going to whip that Humongous Dome with every damn muscle I got. So I'm a thick neck, red blood steak eating American cracker.
Alrighty.
It's good to be back, boys. It's good to be back.
Oh, I missed
that. Motherfucker's head is too big, though, man. He should not.
His head wouldn't fit in this screen. Up next, Lash is still talking to Malik, and then the Wonder Twin powers unite. Edris gets pulled into this. They unite and become the Hard R's, listening to Lash run her mouth. We get Thea Hale versus Ariana Grace. Thea would chase you in her corner. Vic bashes Ariana for being on her phone and TikTok or some shit. It kind of looks like Ariana has an extra long butt crack under those bottoms. Just saying. Thea looks like she snorted 14 rails of coke off of Bodhi's dick. She has so much energy, but in the end, Ariana wins with the Wasteland, which makes Wade go from 6 to midnight. Oi! Apollo goes all equalizer again and sees Diamond Mine laid out in the ring. Cesar, were you losing interest in this Lash talking to the Hard R's? Thea Hale versus Ariana Grace and Apollo getting tips from Denzel. So
you saw Idris came up there. Saw a nigga was just trying to have some lunch. He came up there wiping his mouth from the sour cream and potato chips. That's a gay. He ate his ham sandwich. He was eating the sour cream and potato chips. He was probably over there guzzling the sweet tea instead of chips left in the bag. He walks up and that's why he ain't wearing no shirt, because he got mustard on his t-shirt. And then he's like, what the fuck y'all niggas talking about, man? Like, why is you over here, man? Like, what you doing? Lash just won't shut the hell up. Man, you can't be with them bitches like, man, she just won't shut the hell up. You just need to be look. You're gonna keep using that mouth like this, you're gonna use it on his dick. All right. You got me over here for 8 hours. You telling the same goddamn story all the time. Look, bitch, I got 7 feet of dick. All right. You got about 6.3 feet of throat. So you need to make something happen. Okay. Make something happen, Captain. Let's get it popping. These bitches over there talking too goddamn much. Shit. And then yeah, so somebody got to tell her shut the hell up. The nigga ate his sandwich, he was full. He had his strength up. So he went over there, told her shut the fuck up. What was after that? Oh yeah. This bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, this bitch, boy, goddamn, boy. I mean, we forget the bitch is like 18, 19 on national TV. So, one, she's young. She ain't been on the planet that long. And two, yeah, she probably is doing coke off of Bowie's dick in the dorm rooms. Because, I mean, she in college. That's what you're supposed to do. So, go have some unprotected sex, pop 3 Plan Bs, get an STD, fail at least your English class, one English class,
An STD.
Man, so you ain't never been to the free clinic using college man grid. Come on, man. That's what it's there for, man.
That's true.
Yeah, you just go there, you got a little, one you can get away, not one of the serious ones, but not nothing like, you gotta shave all your pubic hairs and you get crab or something. A little shot of penicillin in your dick. You know what I'm saying? A little shot of penicillin, take the free condoms that you ain't gonna use. Because every bitch you meet, you tell her, hey girl, it's Monday night. It's time for Raw. You know what I'm saying? You make a little Plan B omelet in the morning, send the bitch on the way. You know what I'm saying? Get them in the streets. So yeah, she out here doing her thing. Not too bad. Not too bad. It wasn't as botchy as Nikita in them. I'll tell you that much. It was a way cleaner match. For a bitch ain't had her for her first TV match, it was clean. Pretty clean. So yeah, it was all right. Yeah, hit that wasteland and Wade Barrett. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Duke, probably coughed under the table. Wade got extra excited, hit the back of his throat. Duke probably coughed. Wade probably punched him in his neck.
You heard a thump under the table.
Yeah, punching him right now. Shut the fuck up.
You're not.
So yeah, I wasn't mad with it. And then what was after that?
That's Apollo going all equalizer with his.
Yeah, what the hell? This nigga seeing the future and shit now too. This nigga walking to the ring. This nigga got future sight like he a goddamn Marvel Comics superhero. This nigga gonna show up in the MCU. Black Panther 3 with Equalizer Apollo. This nigga got future sight. He gonna be standing there walking to the battlefield. He gonna be like, Captain America on your right. 85 seconds into the fight. Nigga gonna try to stuff you with a knife. Got you, fam. What the fuck, man? This nigga got time.
He's gonna take your gimmick, remember?
What gimmick?
Caesar
Negro Damas?
Caesar
Damas. That nigga ain't no Negro Damas. Punk ass nigga seeing green. You can't even see in color. Who the fuck sees in green? Nigga, I see shit. I see it live.
Hey, so now that he can see the future, are we going from Denzel to Black Doctor Strange now? With his third eye, he can see.
I don't know, man. Yeah, and his third eye's only camouflage or some shit. Because he only sees in green. Nigga probably got night. What's his night vision? Yeah, because he dark as fuck. That nigga darker than me, and I'm a dark ass nigga. That nigga look like 40 weight straight out your goddamn car on a fucking Tuesday afternoon because you driven at 50 miles and you ain't changed the oil. That shit, okay. And this nigga got night vision future sight fuck shit. Like a goddamn Ring camera on the back of your house to see the crime happen before you do it. And he got everybody laid out in the ring. What kind of cracker shit is this? How does nigga get demoted on the show and gain a superpower? Is that what happens? If Karrion Kross comes back, can he grow 6 inches in the middle of the match? Is that his superpower? Or he gets 2,000 times stronger and he gets 18 more muscles or some shit? What the fuck is everybody superpower for? Yeah, Scarlett just gonna get bigger titties. Scarlett probably just get bigger titties, and that jank just be dripping like Niagara Falls and kill a man. Soon as he touches that, you probably just knock on it with your penis, like skeet everywhere. Goddamn it, skeet everywhere, and you die.
Stix, your thoughts on this whole that we're getting reoccurring segments with Wendy Williams and the hard R's, and then we got Thea versus Ariana, and then Apollo apparently is now in the Marvel universe. What did you think?
Well, $2 Urkel was just on his way looking for some more sweet tea since catering ran out. And what happens? The poor guy gets fucking stopped. And then shirtless R comes to help him find his boy and let him know they put more ham sandwiches and chips out. He's wondering where he went. He finds out that this fucking chica is fucking taking up their time because we know that their time is valuable because they only got a certain amount of time to play and get back on that Greyhound bus, drive back down to the Wakanda cotton fields, and get back to. I mean, for Christ's sake, I mean, these guys are on a schedule. I mean, come on.
Get them.
Work release is not forever.
Get them.
Come on.
Get them.
Ash.
Get them.
Wrap it up. Wrap it
up.
Get them. And then Thea Hale, a walking bang energy drink. My God, this woman has more energy than I've seen ever. And unfortunately, they don't teach you how to chase you shortcuts to get a victory. So maybe that'll be a teachable moment. And then we got Black Doctor Strange here with his night vision, seeing the future. I mean, this guy, if we see any more leaked WWE superstar bedroom footage, this guy is manning the camera because you ain't got to worry about seeing the guy hold the camera with him in that room. Cesar said it. When you look, the only thing you're going to see are two white eyeballs. And I tell you what, when you're going to town, you ain't going to pay attention to that. So we got freaking, man, like Cesar said, this man gets demoted and he gets a superpower. Mangria, like Cesar would say, make it make sense, Mangria. Make it make sense.
Darkness spreading. Up next, Solo and White Khali match recap. Street Man in the Doc's room. He has a torn PCL. The Doc says he'll be out for 4 to 6 weeks. Solo says, nah, fam. Cameron Grimes pays him a visit. Solo says when he's all healed, he's coming for the North American Championship. Grimes goes, okay, Solo. Walks away all suspicious like. Roddy Sans Diamond Mine versus Apollo with no entrance to disrespect.
Disrespect.
I love how Vic calls out Wade's hypocritical commentary about the Diamond Mine. He's pro Pretty Deadly stomping through the Diamond Mine dojo, but when Apollo does it, he ain't having it. I missed most of this match because I massaged my wife's ass. Apollo did win from what I heard. Oh, yep, yeah, it was the elevated spine buster. The Creeds never showed up. Lash still talking to the Hard R's. They tell her she lost her match and get over it. Like Stix says, they were on the timer, man. They were gonna miss that bus.
They gotta go.
Pretty Deadly approach and support Lash. The Hard R's are pissed because they had to listen to Lash for an hour. The match is coming up. Stix, your thoughts on the Street Man's injury and the Cameron Grimes mix in there? We got Roddy versus Apollo, and then we get the conclusion to the Lash Legends segment.
I'm not a fan of sad Cameron Grimes, man. This guy's just moping around the locker room. This guy's got millions and millions of dollars, and you're just spending time moping around that locker room. Man, take a couple million and head down the street to a strip club or something. At least with that, you can have some women down there console you since you're going to be sad and mopey. I mean, Street Man found out he's going to be out 4 weeks, so he's got to wait for his North American Championship match. You come in and you're telling him, hey, good job. Keep your head up, kid. Keep your head up. And he's all like, yeah, don't worry about that. I got it. Just this bum-ass knee's going to keep me out, but I got next. I'm going to get it for guys like us. Cameron's like, yeah, guys like us. Street Man ain't getting it. Street Man ain't a guy like Cameron Grimes. He ain't sad and mopey. Street Man is out there. He's whooping ass, taking names and cash and stealing money and taking cheat guys. Come on now. And then Roddy and Apollo. That was a hell of a good match, man. I thought that was match of the week. Those guys, technical, and this is what happens when you put two guys together that are good. They can put on a banger, and then putting it in the middle of the show was really good. I thought this match was really, really good. And then finally, the Hard R's finally found a clock, found out what time it was, and like, wrap this shit up, Lash. We got a match to do. We got to get back on the bus. We got to get back down. Shut up. We got shit to do, lady. Wrap it up. big props on the hard R's for standing up and finally telling this woman work release was about ready to fucking expire. They gotta get their asses back down in the farm.
And they got 3 segments plus a match. So all kinds of Sticks 316 right there. Cesar, the street man, is going to be out with an injury. Cameron Grimes, shady as fuck. Roddy versus Apollo. And then the conclusion, Hard R's and Lash.
Yeah. Street man ain't gonna be out before nigga strain what? Strain what? Street man don't strain shit except for his opponents. God damn it. Street man said, fuck you, nigga. I'm showing up next week and I'm getting a match. Because I'm from the street. I told y'all, street man been shot 3 times. And that nigga still went to work the next day with the bullet in his ass. And then when he had a day off, he went to the hospital and they plucked it out of him. Okay? Street man ain't disappearing no full 6 weeks.
He didn't go to the hospital. He pulled the fucking bullets out himself, sewed it up, and fucking went back to work on his
He probably had a cup. He had to hit a cup of yak. He had 2 shots of yak, pulled the bullet out his ass, put a Band-Aid on it, probably had a smiley face because he was feeling funny that day, and he took his ass back to work because he's a street man. Think something strained. That shit ain't torn. That shit's just sprained, nigga. Put some extra tape on that shit, street man. You know what I'm saying? Put an extra roll of white tape on it, and the street man
Pour some tussin on it. Pour some tussin on it.
Street man gonna drink 3 shots of tussin. He gonna pour a shot of tussin on the damn PCL. He gonna cut into his leg, pour it exactly on the PCL, sew it back up, and he gonna be back snatching super kicks and splashing crackers next week on his way up the ladder to fight Melo for that North American Championship. Hey, ain't worried about Street Man, okay? And y'all don't be worried about Street Man. So the pretzels here, don't worry about Street Man. Street Man gonna be all right, okay? He ain't worried about nothing. Yeah, that old sappy ass Grimes. Street man told him, yeah, us guys, man, we gotta have goals. We have something to look forward to. This cracker talking about. Yeah, what are you doing, Kevin? Why you being such a little bitch? Yeah, you lost to Braun 1 time. Joe Gacy lost to this nigga for like 3 months. Okay, this crack ass, he's out here walking around smiling and shit. You know, that's that dumb cracker for a rematch and stab him in the ring with Drew's sword. Okay, and I don't know why y'all don't listen. If y'all just ask for, you know, an NXT championship match, right? NXT championship, no rules. And you go to Drew on Friday for the Tuesday. Hey, Drew, you bought a sword. So, I mean, you got to fight Roman. You can't use it up here. But I'm in the streets. I'm a street man. Give me the sword. And you stab this nigga Braun Breaker in the middle of the no rules match and pin his dumb ass for the championship. Then he's out because he's got to go to the hospital because he got stabbed with a damn sword. And, you know, you wipe it clean, even though you just stabbed somebody on live TV. You still wipe the prints off, you know what I'm saying, get the blood off. Then you just give it back to Drew. And Drew going to chop some crackers with it. I don't know what he's going to do. But he going to be out there living the dream. And then you all right. But yeah, this cracker want to cry and move. It's like he said, he got millions of dollars. Go get some hoes. Melo ain't got no money, but he had 4 hoes and Trick. Trick barely having matches. He just getting Sticks 316 checks. Just showing up. Now he's
Can't
finally
even afford a shirt.
Yeah, can afford a shirt. Now, you know, he ain't gotta, you know, get oil in his Leatherman jacket when he wear it to the ring. Shit like that. He can buy a shirt. Get some hoes, man. Get you some hoes. Go ask that young bitch for an 8-ball because I know she got like at least an ounce of coke somewhere in that room with Brody. You know, and he ain't trying to. His dick a little hurt, man. She's sucking him off to get the dick hard just to do coke off of it. You know what I'm saying? And like, you know, just ask that little girl for an 8-ball. Get you a couple hoes. You in Florida? Go hang out with Florida man. He'll get you into some weird shit, and you'll be happy again. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna end up with a girl sucking on your balls, you know, sucking your dick from the back with a banana hanging out your ass, with whipped cream on it. Talking about she gonna give you the reverse banana cream pie or something, banana sundae, some fuck shit like that. I don't know, man. It's Florida. Some weird shit. You know, you might be dangling from a light pole doing that shit 50 feet in the air. It's Florida, man. The cops ain't gonna stop you. They don't care. They just care about murders. So, yeah, do that shit. Get your ass back right and get on tight. All right, what was next? Lash Legend?
Roddy versus
Nick. You picked a match not to watch. You know what I'm saying? You need to fire this shit back up.
Found something better
DVR.
than him.
Yeah, so you say, but you need to back. You,
Oh, it was.
you need to go back and watch this shit. Because out of the wrestling that was on, this was definitely match of the week. Shit was real good. The false finishes were perfect. Yeah, you can tell they were wrestling. They wrestled for a good while. It's hard hitting. Really, really good. Yeah, Apollo got the dub, left Roddy in the ring, all beat up. Then yeah, because he had the future sight on that fuck shit. So he was basically cheating. It's basically cheating. It's like, you can't count cards in Vegas. It's not considered cheating, but the casino throws you out. This nigga got superpowers and future sight and all this kind of fuck shit. So he can see himself winning at the end. So he cheated. I'm thinking it's cheating. I'm just gonna call it what it is. It's cheating. But yeah, his black ass won. Can't be mad at that. And then yeah, Lash Legend talking to the Hard R's. Hard R telling this bitch shut the fuck up because they should tell her to shut the fuck up. And then the Yes Boys. Yeah, they came up in there talking that talk. You know what I'm saying? Walking that walk. Them little mini ass shirts. Them extra small, extra medium shirts they wear. Ain't enough fabric. Just get past the titty meat. They was out there talking that shit. You know what I'm saying? And the Hard R's asking for a match. So the Hard R's was like, oh, I guess we're taking the late bus back because we gotta fight these crackers tonight. Yeah, let me call Cotton Candy right quick. Candy, we got a match. We're gonna have to pick that cotton to make shirts later. Cause I got
Is that the boss's name?
Yeah, you never watched Django? Cotton Candy. Cotton Candy. Candyland. His slave farm was called Candyland. You never watched Django? Jamie Foxx? You should watch Django.
I watched Django, but I didn't remember that his name.
Yeah,
was
Leo. Leo's name was Cotton Candy.
Oh my god.
Slave master. You need to rewatch some Django because that motherfucker was wow.
Well, plus what you didn't see was after they got done, they had to ask a stagehand for a couple of quarters so they go use the payphone to call the bus station to tell them we need to switch our tickets to the late bus instead of the 5 o'clock bus.
Yeah. That, you gotta get on that late bus because they had a match with the Yes Boys. So Yes Boy charged them. So they was like, oh, we about to get more money, because Candy get 45% of each check they get when they wrestle. So Candy don't mind if they stay around to wrestle. You know what I'm saying? Because Candy's like, oh, that's more money for me. To help pay for y'all freedom from the farm because I brought y'all boys over here.
One of the best things to come out of that movie was the fucking Leonardo DiCaprio meme of him laughing, holding the fucking the glass.
Yeah.
That fucking meme, man, that is fucking hilarious.
Or him sipping out of it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Him sipping out the glass or laughing at the glass.
Up next, Caden and Katana, brief interaction with those Spanish chicks. Sanga acting like a sniz guru. Diamond Mine reviewing game film yet again. Damon is with the Creeds. Roddy storms in, upset that they weren't out there. Roddy jealous of Apollo. He breaks laptop. The disrespect. Tony D and Santos sit down one-on-one. They discuss the way things have been. Santos says Tony is only the Don of NXT because he sent Ciampa packing. Santos proposes a match. If he loses, he's out of NXT. And Brown Order stays with Tony D. If Santos wins, the Brown Order is free. It will be a street fight at Heatwave. I love the dramatic presentation. The production of this segment is only stuff I can dream of doing. When this all ends, who will have great segments like this? Oh, well, NXT will be fine. Cesar, your thoughts on, do you give a shit at all with Sanga being the sniz guru?
And that man gets more ass than a toilet seat. You know what I'm saying? He got these prime Spanish bitches dripping over his schmeat right now, bro. And then he's so tall and they so short. If he just pulled out his dick, they can suck it standing up. I mean, that's perfect height ratio. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gotta get his big ass in a chair or lay down on some bed. I mean, if they was filming a porno, he would just be like, "Eat the work, ladies. Shit. Suck my meat. Get the kebab." You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that. That nigga to go. He'd go.
Getting curry all over their face, neck, and chest.
Eating that curry all over them Spanish bitches.
Diamond Mine, Roddy acting like a jealous bitch from high school.
Yeah, but then them crackers were saying something like, looking at the tape, and then what's his name was like, "Oh, I think I figured it out. Wind the tape back." And then Roddy came in and broke the laptop. So So I guess we're gonna figure out what he was looking at maybe next week. Maybe this will be the breakup with Diamond. Maybe Roddy did some sneaky fuck shit. I don't know, but we're gonna figure it out. Yeah, Roddy. Thought Ciampa was mad. Roddy mad. Ciampa was just slinging chairs. Roddy breaking laptops. Now somebody got to go fucking RadioShack.com, Target or Walmart, get a new Lenovo HP desktop. You know what I'm saying? That's at least $600. Just can't be walking around here breaking laptops connected to projectors to watch game film, bro. You just can't be doing that, man. You can't just walk around here snapping shit, man. Who paying for that? So there's no protection plan in the world that's gonna get you another laptop when you just mashing that shit on the ground on live TV. It's just gonna be like, oh man, it fell out my bag. No, nigga, I saw you last week. You threw it on the ground. That's your fault. I give my $600.
The funds that were released from Johnny Ace, they're gonna put that towards a new laptop.
You're right. I forgot. The budget got bigger. Yeah, Johnny Ace got fired. You're right.
And then your thoughts on the whole production of Santos and Tony D.
This shit was good. It was good. Yeah, he got the phone call. You know, that nigga won't talk to nobody. I ain't seen no timer on his screen. You know what I'm saying? I know what a phone looked like when you want to call. That nigga was still on the home screen. Probably was watching TikToks while driving. You know, illegal, looking at the dots. You know what I'm saying? That's shit out. If they want to make it real, they should have had that nigga driving like this. Like he like, damn, that girl got ass. Yeah. Then I'm cool. Ain't no cops around. You know what I'm saying? And then yeah, he meets him in the park. You know what I'm saying? Cracker's sitting there talking that shit. It's gonna be a street fight, so everybody's gonna get involved. You know, it could get a little. It's not gonna get too clusterfucky like that other dumb show we probably about to talk about, but it's gonna be good enough that this match should be on and popping.
Stix, your thoughts on Sanga, the Sniz Guru?
We got Sanga out here handing out motivational advice to his hoes that he doesn't know that are his hoes, but come on, man. This guy, like Cesar said, these ladies are all around. Come on. You don't need to be on camera that often. Take them back to the room, lock the door, put the curry flavored sausages on the table. Just go town.
That's his first sex tape, by the way.
Yeah, Apollo can, like we just talked about, Apollo can videotape it. It'll be like nobody's there. It's like a ring.
Apollo already seen it. Apollo already seen it. You already seen that shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Cesar said. It's like you're just gonna have a Ring doorbell attached to the freaking wall. You won't see him there, so it's a win-win. Then you had Diamond Mine, like Cesar said. There's no protection plan that you're gonna be able to get that money back. So you're gonna have to hit the Johnny Ace tuition fund to get that.
You know it's there. In case of emergencies.
You're gonna have to get that Johnny Ace fund money, get that laptop. Which while you're there, you might as well buy another one because probably that one you just bought gonna get destroyed. So you might as well have an extra one on hand. That way you can be more prepared. Trips would do that because Trips is always prepared. I mean, for as much as Trips, there's always some parking lot fuckery. But this man doesn't know. You can break a laptop, we need to have backup. So that's what Trips would do. And then we had the get together. So good. I mean, even though, like Cesar said, Santos BSing on the home screen of the phone, not talking to anybody but a thought on TikTok probably. Pulls up, nice presentation, back and forth between these guys. We're gonna get a street fight. Get a little fuckery. Does this mean we're gonna finally get Santos? Is he gonna lose and he gonna call up? Or is Santos gonna get a run with Trips back in charge? Because I mean, Santos can go. Trips knows that. I think a lot of people in the back know. So maybe it's time to start giving him a little shine. Maybe a North American Championship run. Maybe another shot or a legit shot at the championship. Maybe. But this was good. And the street fight is gonna be good with a capital D and a capital D and a capital T. So all great.
You know what had made that presentation better? If Tony D would have been out there with a damn picnic basket or a charcuterie board, talking about some What's up, nigga? Yeah, we gonna talk. We gonna be here for a while. You need a snack? Want some cheese? White people love cheese. Here's some cheese, Santo. Here's a taco. Here, have this taco. We gonna sit down and have a meal. And I'm gonna kill you.
If they were keeping it real, it would have been a big plate of spaghetti, a plate of lasagna, fucking enchiladas. Like if they were keeping it real.
Two chefs would have like snuck out of somewhere, and the shit would have been piping hot. Nigga would have had to go boxes. It'd have been like two quesadillas, 3 tacos, and some chips and salsa. And then Tony would have had like a chicken parm, some garlic bread, and a bottle of wine.
And unlike Jimmy's Nona, who was in the Subway commercial, Tony D's mom Nona could come back. Santos, do you want some lasagna? What kind of cheese?
She keeps trying to feed him after he keeps eating. She keeps bringing him another plate.
He's like, no, ma, I ain't hungry, ma, I ain't hungry. She slapped him in the back of the head.
Yeah, shut up, boy. You don't know what's good for you. Take this to go to play home. Take this play home.
All right, ma, God, ma.
God damn. All right, I'll take the anti-pasta shit.
Tiffany Stratton gets jumped by Sleepy Chew with night vision. Apollo Crews. He's like, wait a minute.
Apollo Crews
powers.
Apollo Crews is cheating on his wife with Sleepy the Hoe.
Pretty Deadly versus the Hard R's. We got a whole night of them Hard R's, and it capped off with this tag team match. Wade just went from 6 to midnight because Pretty Deadly's out. Hard giving out sunglasses like the Hitman. Wade singing Purple Rain, good Lord. Pretty Deadly with some great teamwork. I love the toss-up European uppercut double team. PT mocks BJ. Cue BJ out to say, what the fuck, man? Using our move? Hard R's nearly pick up the win with a flying elbow. The chair is introduced by PT. Wilson attempts to use the chair. Briggs gets the chair on the apron. R thrown into Briggs on accident. PT win with spilt milk. Lash attacks Fallon. Cameron Grimes. I'll just say it. Cameron Grimes about to leave when some guy tells him to be careful. I don't know who that was. Gacy and the Doodads approach. Where are you going? Home. To who? Like he had to rub salt.
That nigga cold, baby.
That
nigga cold. Nigga, that was negative 30 degrees. That nigga said, who? Who, bitch? You ain't got no family. Your daddy dead, nigga. Woo, that nigga cold. Your
thoughts on this ongoing fucking rivalry? Another chapter written. Sleepy Chew now works for Splinter Cell. She's got the night vision. What'd you think of that? What'd you think of the tag match? And then Grimes getting the coldness from old Gacy.
It's so cold.
Man, this episode was just for the tripod. We had our boys, the Hard R's, because it must be getting close to the time that they're going to be spending overtime in the fields. So we had to get our boys some extra TV time because hard picking times coming forward now. So we got our boys.
It's winter, man. The fields might be dry in the winter. So they got to get them on TV to get the crowd behind them. So when the fields are dry, Cotton Candy can get his money because the cotton ain't growing in the winter. So they can be wrestling on TV.
I might name this episode Cotton Candy now.
Well, the boys.
No. I already got the name for this week's episode.
Is it coming up?
Yeah, no. Well, I'll tell you. It's my turn. Sorry, Stix. Please continue.
No. These boys were a precursor because what Joe Gacy said to Cameron Grimes was going to need one of those big puffy winter cotton jackets, and that's why your boys were staying late on TV because they were telling him, hey, you just got this sense, man. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Remember back in the WCW days when Glacier was around? There's kind of this chill that can come around the arena. We're kind of getting that, but we ain't seen that cracker around. We ain't seen that cracker with the one eye and the $2 Sub-Zero knockoffs. We don't see him, so there's something gonna happen. But our boys put up a pretty good fight till Briggs and Stratton, redneck UK champs, come out, fuck it all up for the boys. But hey, yes, boy, they got the win. had that spill milk. Wade, purple ring, baby. This guy has picked up the
wait, you got to chill on that Prince song. We don't own the rights to that.
Since
Eddie's dead. They got sued.
Since Must-See Malcolm has left, Wade has picked up that baton and has taken off and ran with it. This man has been must-be. Him going from hetero to homo.
Now he actually froze.
Uh-oh. Come on, Stix. Come back to us, Stix.
He
ended on hetero to homo.
Well, that's a great line. A great line to end on. A great line to end on.
Come on, Stix. Come back to us, buddy. Oh, there you are. There he
is. There he is. There. All right. You froze after you said hetero to homo.
My bad. Connection must be off. But and then at the end we had Joe Gacy pulling the stepdad card saying, "Oh, where you going? Where you going home to?" Just like young 25 and Jake's mom, tell your mom. I say, "What's up?" Me and the boys will be stopping by. Will be stopping by. She can send her in the schism tree while your boy gives her that dyad dong when I get done.
Make sure you knock, all right? Don't just barge in. Don't barge in.
You got that schism knock 3 times, and then ask for what kind of New England clam chowder it is.
Jesus Christ.
With extra crackers.
Oh my God. Caesar.
What's the segments? The segments we're going over.
First, it's Night Vision Sleepy Chew attacking Tiffany in her own dressing room.
In her own bitch was in there like Metal Gear Solid 3, hiding in a fucking box, trying to come out there and snuff old Butter Putty, as Maria calls her, whoops her monkey ass, and then get the fuck out of there. That shit was funny as shit. It was next. The hard R's?
Yeah, the tag match. Pretty deadly hard R's.
God damn, boy, this shit was a match. This shit was a good match. This was a good week for WWE. Because we had Monday. We had that one nigga in the drinking group fight Nathaniel Rollins.
Dawkins
fights Nathaniel Rollins. Tuesday, we got the hard R's all throughout NXT, and it's always a good night when the hard R's are on NXT.
And it's not Friday, even February.
Yeah, not even February. It's August. Friday, we had the return of Hit Row on SmackDown.
You know.
Yeah, with your boy Top Dollar, your boy Wednesday, and your girl B-Fab.
Oh, he's Friday now. He's Friday.
Oh, he's Friday now. Yeah, your boy Friday. Your boy Top Dollar and fresh off popping that pussy on OnlyFans, B-Fab.
B-Fab Fine has returned.
Yeah. So, I mean, Greer, I'm giving you permission. I know this is late in the episode, and the episode title is always before, but I'm giving you permission to name this episode. Oh, shit. Here's the Negras. Week was gutter. It was nothing but Negras all week. And we had almost in a match. His black ass was out there. We had MVP's black ass out there. We got Hit Row returning. We got the hard R's. We got Dawkins having a banger with Nathaniel Rollins. Man, this episode should be called "Oh Shit, It's the Negras," because this shit was goated. Shit was goated, man. I had to put on my OJ gloves and put one in the air like this. The Negras was represented. Trips loves it again. You got Apollo Crews with powers on NXT.
I'm done. That's it, folks.
The Negras was out here. West and Trick Willie.
Show's over, folks. It's all go home. Everyone go home.
This shit was great. Tony Khan could never put this many niggers on all his AEW fucking shows.
On Dark, he's got a YouTube show, Dark, just for him.
Ain't nobody watching that shit. Ain't nobody watching no goddamn Dark. Damn Shrimps got the niggers in August. It won't even February, motherfucker. It ain't even Christmas. For Kwanzaa, nigga, this motherfucker got niggas in the middle of August representing.
Cesar, we got a problem, Cesar. It got flagged on YouTube, Cesar.
Yeah,
I don't know what to smoking, Cesar.
Yeah, shut up before I slap you in your crooked eye and make it straight, bitch. The niggers was represented heavy.
Trips made it so that there was, that all the cotton fields were empty. Wakanda, when there was tumbleweeds going through Wakanda, sweet tea sales went through the roof.
Through the roof.
Sour cream, the chip sandwich and ham sandwiches. You couldn't find a ham sandwich anywhere on the face of the planet.
And last but not least, he brought back my boy, who's an honorary nigger, because he keeps the tool in the coat. Dexter Loomis. Brought him back, honorary. He keeps the tool in the coat. Tool stay in the coat.
Oh, God. Okay.
Ain't that shit, man, Grin?
Up next. Toxic A, they're a great video package about how much the NXT women's tag titles meant to them and how important Toxic A is. I thought that was very well done. Apollo interviewed backstage. Grayson Waller interrupts. He asked why Apollo is here. He gonna run him out of NXT. Mandy sits at the commentary table. This wins the week. This wins the week for me.
Wade was beating his
Cesar might have the line of the week, but this moment right here was the best moment of the past week. The look on Wade's face when you see him and he is like, ooh.
Oh, God.
Boom, God.
Mandy next to him, that won the entire week. I was like, oh, that's it. No more notes. We're done. Oh, sorry, folks. It's gonna be a short tripod. We finished the week early. That I love that.
Wade with the fade does not disappoint.
What you didn't see was before Mandy sat down, Wade hurried up and kicked Duke's lazy ass out in front of the table.
Kicked his lazy bitch ass up out of there.
I'm dry, Duke. Get lost. No. It's
coming out.
For the main event. It's the catcher's mitt herself, Zoe Stark versus Cora Jade, who has a new theme. It's all right. It's all right.
You mean Thotty Jade.
Wade is just smitten with Mandy being there. Cora and Zoe putting on a good main event. Tony Skeets, take notes on how to showcase your women. They fight into the commercial picture-in-picture, seemingly equal here. My wife said, ew, when she saw Mandy's makeup because, and I was like, she has eyes? But Cora pulled out a huge ass pipe or cane. I didn't know what it was at the time. To hit Zoe. But Zoe suplexes the fuck out of Cora. She continues to be the Snizzler suplex machine. Cora's still in it. Nails hammerlock DDT. Sliced bread gets a 2.5. Paige Jr. tries to get her weapon once more, but Roxanne gets it. Zoe hits the Nita face for the win. Oh, it's a black kendo stick. Oh shit, Zoe hits the Nita face on Mandy. That's how we finished out NXT for the week, Cesar. What did you think of this main event? And Wade, all kinds of excited. What did you think?
Bro, I was having a tough time trying to watch this good-ass match, which was a good-ass match. It was a good-ass match. It wasn't better than the Apollo Roddy match, but no, it was a good-ass match. And listening to Wade, because this motherfucker was just throwing Vic under the bus any chance he got. He said, oh, what about that time, Vic? You were like, hey, Mandy and Toxic A doing this, and it turns out it was Cora Jade. I was mistaken. Yeah, because you disgraced a great women's champion. Got more days as women's champion than this, days and that. It keeps going up. And she's like, oh, thank you, honey. Thank you. Boy, I know Wade was skeeting in his draws. Bro, when Mandy's music hit, talking about coming to the death, yeah, I bet Wade threw Duke over that barricade. Probably just left his dick hanging out. You know what I'm saying? Because he probably got some size to it. Mandy was looking like, shit, maybe, yeah, Wade does like me. Dang, I ain't had no good cocking in a while. and then you know, what's her name? Fire escaped off when I was on the lap of that black man, that hard R. He had 7 feet of hard dick ready for me. You know what I'm saying? Man, Wade with the fade was great. Oh, but before that, yeah, sorry. Yeah, the vignette with Gigi at the bar just getting drunk, breaking glass. Bitch, you just can't go around breaking glasses. Niggas don't know who you are. Just out there playing pool shitty. Didn't even get no good break. and you just drinking at the bar. And I don't know what was the other hoe doing? Was she shopping or something?
She was at a record store.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, bitch was out there. And why are you bitches in Florida where it's 110 degrees wearing all black? The fuck is wrong with you? Like, you just don't wear all black and leather, tight ass leather, in the middle of Florida where it's 110. These white bitches don't know what they do. See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all want some shit. Mandy didn't come out there with all that shit. She came out with like colorful clothes on. I mean, they were tight because I was looking. I looked twice. I even rewound it one time. You know what I'm saying? Out there. But anyway, I digress. The match was good. Zoe Stark was in there getting it then. Cora Jade looks great almost every week. She looks like she's getting better and better. I would say she's earned her, you know, semi-main event status that she has right now. And Zoe's finisher, man, is still so good. It's so good. So then she snapped Cora on it, and then did you see it when Andy's belt was laying in the ring, like sitting up, and the back of her head hit that shit?
No.
Yeah. So when she came in to attack Zoe with the belt, Zoe hit it first. The belt was standing straight up like that, like straight up, like on the bottom and the top. So when Zoe flipped her and hit her with the knee, the back of her head hit the belt like that, like that in the ring. And everybody was like, shit, man, that shit probably hurt. Like, is she fucked up? So she made a Twitter post saying that she was all fine. She didn't have a concussion or anything. But, you know, you get snapped around like that and you hit your head on fucking metal or whatever that shit is. Like, that shit looked pretty bad if you go back and watch it. I think she put it on her Twitter and her Instagram page. So if you go back and watch it. I was
just impressed that dress could hold all that cake. Sticks, what did you think of the main event, the NXT women's division? Of course, always showing what they do best. I mean, besides Nikita. But Nikita, you can have a bad day. You're still hot. What did you think, Sticks?
She learning.
First, I'm going to say, I think we found out in the vignette that the majority of us are going to hang out with Gigi over JC because you're going to go to a bar and probably either start a fight or at least break some shit. Yeah, you're cool in my book. And then the women's match, like Cesar said, man, this was probably the second best match of the week behind Roddy and Apollo. I mean, these two women came out, and this was worthy in the main event spot. Back and forth, we got Cora Jade and her thoughtness coming out with new music. Got that big old black kendo stick that she comes out with.
Yeah, she like a big
black. Reference that Cora's wearing her hand-me-downs. I thought that was funny. Like Cesar said, it was so hard to pay attention to that match while also listening to the burial that Wade with the fade was giving Vic, while also taking in all the pleasantries that Mandy was giving him, while probably also trying to make sure that Duke wasn't trying to sneak back underneath the table after he just kicked his ass back into the doghouse. But yeah, that freaking finisher that Zoe's got, man. She hit that on her, and then like Cesar said, she hit on Mandy, hits the belt, and then Zoe, without hesitating, just grabs the belt, unstraps it, and then just holds it up as a sign of, hey, might be women's champion next week. Excellent way to end out NXT. The better way to end it than the way they opened it, but you'd rather have it that way. Start slow, end strong. Definitely a good way to end it. And looking forward to Heatwave next week.
Sticks, I'm not wearing a hat, but hats off to the NXT production crew, because little did we know they actually photoshopped Malik out of the shot. Cora was using his dick as the fucking weapon. They've completely photoshopped Malik out of it. So she was swinging that 15 feet of dick around trying to attack old catcher mitt face, but give that man a raise. So now we're going to make our NXT Heat Wave predictions. It will be next Tuesday, my bad. It will, in no particular order. I don't see a bad match on this card. There's never a bad match when it comes to
There ain't never a bad match.
And all of these matches look great. Like I said, no particular order. We have the final showdown between Tony D and Santos Escobar. All kinds of implications in this match. Personally, I believe. Okay, this is my thinking here because I'm picking Tony D, but my thought behind it is conflicting. It's kind of contradictory, if you will, because Tony D kind of beat Santos all the time and humiliated him. He absorbed Brown Order. The humiliation has been going. So you think, well, now it's time for Santos to get his comeuppance, take out Tony D, and then become the hero of NXT and the Brown Order. But I want Santos on the main roster. I think he is an incredible star. He has shown it every time, every match, every promo, everything Santos does. You remember, Cesar? Remember the mansion, the cocaine mansion they were in, cutting those promos, the vignettes with the Brown Order? Everything Santos does is incredible. The emperor of Lucha Libre. But that being said, Tony D's going to win. Cesar, your pick?
So the same exact thing you said. I'm trying to future-proof NXT. Yes, Santos is great. Santos is good. But I don't see him getting called up before Braun Breaker. I don't know. Could be different because Trips is in charge. But they need more guys who can hold that NXT title than they need guys they need to call up to the head main roster. So for that reason, and like you said, fucking Tony D has been getting comeuppance on everybody. Yes, they're building him up, and he lost the first half. I'm picking Santos to take back Brown Order, to go back to the cocaine mansions, and to be that guy could beat Braun Breaker to hold that NXT title, because I feel like they want Braun up on that next level quickly to get him more time up there, because he was the only person to show up on a fucking Raw or SmackDown after Mania and after NXT Mania. Yes, for the NXT title, but they called him up just to see, like, you know, the crowd pop or whatever. And I feel like they're gonna pull Braun up, and they could have a guy like Santos who could feud with the future Roddy, could feud with a Mello when he decides to move up for that title versus the NXT title. They really want to pop that shit off, somehow have Mello like drop the title, not lose it, and then cheat for Trick Willie to get the title. And then they could that'd be some real ignorant shit. If they had that North American. Your
official pick is Santos.
Santos, yeah, definitely Santos. Santos gets it. He takes Brown Order back. They go back on their mission to be in the cocaine mansion.
Stixy Drip, your thoughts on the final match between Santos and Tony D, hypothetically speaking, of course, because, you know, they're not dead, but what do you think's going to happen?
I think Santos is going to win. I think he's still got a lot left to do down there. My personal opinion, I would have Santos win, have him beat Mello, and then Mello go on to face Braun, and then beat Braun, and then Braun get called up.
Okay, up next, Roxanne Perez versus Cora Jade. Sticks, who you got?
I'm going to go Roxanne. I think she's going to get measure revenge back.
Roxanne with the revenge. Cesar?
I'm also going to go Roxanne. They're real high on Roxanne. Okay. And she's been a champ in a different promotion. So I think Roxy gets the dub here.
Since Cora's turned heel, has she done anything significant?
No.
She about won the Battle Royal. She dinked around and was like the last person to get eliminated, but outside that.
This will be her significant thing.
Jesus
I believe she picks it.
Yeah.
She takes it, of course, due to fuck shit because she's a heel. Up next for the NXT Women's Championship, it's Mandy Rose versus the catcher's mitt, Zoe Stark. Boy, oh boy, has Mandy Rose put on a hell of a streak. Champion for a very long time. She brags about being the third longest reigning NXT champion in history.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God, what if not Zoe? It'll be Roxanne then next. Like it's like I don't know. Then in my head, let me finish my thought.
Okay.
In my head, it's like, is Mandy getting stale? Is Mandy? It's almost like WWE said, you know what, Mandy, we're gonna slow cook it. But where's the NXT crock pot? We'll open it up, Mandy. You get in there. We're gonna slow cook it. She kept rising, boiling, her heat rising, wins the championship, holds it for a long time. Mandy, you're ready. You're ready for the main roster now. You can bring your girls with you. I don't give a fuck. If we can get you, we're bringing everybody. We're bringing Toxic A to the main roster. Mandy, you've done your thing. You've done your thing in NXT. Bravo, Mandy. That ass. Wade's gonna be mad. He'll move on. So I will say catcher's mitt shocks the world and ends Mandy's title reign. Cesar.
All right.
You know it's gonna be fuck shit because Toxic A is gonna be there.
Oh, God damn it. I left my pants in the other room. Because you know I was gonna call on my boy. My A1 boy. The man who debuted here on the tripod. Man who is the current APPW heavyweight champion. The man who plugs Jake's mama more than a rapper plugs his SoundCloud on Facebook, a trash rapper. I honestly don't know who's going to win this shit. Because, yes, Toxic A could go up. They can go to SmackDown. They can wreck shop there. They're doing this women's tag team tournament. You know what I'm saying? So that means they're bringing those championships back. So the women could go for that. Mandy. You don't want to see Mandy and Liv. Two sexy bitches fighting the ring over a title. This is a decision for the brother of the quarter. And you know what? I do know where he is. Hold on, let me go get him. I think Mangria went to go get him.
I had multiple choices, Cesar. Sure, Brother Quota paid me a visit here, but he didn't come alone. Brother Quota brought his parents. Brother Quota brought his parents. Brother Quota brought Daddy JFK.
Oh, shit.
He brought Mama Liberty, the dollar coin.
Okay.
Which would you like, Quota, Liberty, or JFK?
Nope. You know what? I'm going to throw a screwball at you.
Uh-oh. Uncle CD makes a run in.
Nope. 2 out of 3. You got to flip all 3 coins.
Oh, shit. The family reunion on the
family reunion. So, heads. Zoe got a fucked up face. So, heads, I'm taking Zoe. Okay. Ale, Mandy, and that ass. Okay. So I want you to flip the mama, the daddy, and then the brother himself. Okay. 2 out of 3.
So Mama's first. Mama Liberty.
Mama's first. Yep.
Heads is catcher's mitt.
Zoe.
Tails is that ass, which I got during NXT. It is heads, catcher's mitt. 1 for catcher's mitt, and now Papa JFK over here.
All right. Suspense is in the air.
Papa JFK. Oh, it's catcher's mitt again.
Oh, so 2 out of 3.
There you
2
go.
out of 3. But I just want to see what the man has.
Just for fun, the champ's gotta say, you know.
The champ gets.
Oh shit!
Oh shit! You dropped it. Read it on the ground. Read it on the ground.
The champ picked Mandy.
Of course he did, because he wanted some butt. But I'm gonna go fine. I'm gonna go 2 out of 3. Like I said, I'm a man of my word.
All right. Zoe
go with the catcher's mitt. Yeah, I'm going with the catcher's mitt.
All right, Stix. Is it gonna be unanimous, or are you gonna throw us a curveball here? Are you going with Brother Quarter?
I think we've had a little bit of a long dominance here, so I'll go with Mandy. I'm gonna go with Young 25. I think Roxy's gonna be the girl that dethrones her.
Okay.
I think Zoe with Nikita with their tag team, women's tag team, it might be gonna be a little bit more
about that.
More preoccupied. You know, they were making emphasis on that this week. They're in the locker room. They were both talking to each other about it. So I think Mandy keeps it and adds more days onto that title reign.
Okay. I fucking completely forgot about that damn tag team tournament. For the North American Championship, it's the A-Champ, the man who never misses, Carmelo Hayes, with Trick Willie, of course.
Yeah.
Versus Giovanni Vinci, aka Super Eichner. Wow. This match, I believe, will steal the night. Oh man. Melo's too good.
Too good.
And what they're built, why are they building this Wesley story? Like, why would they build this Wesley story and have Giovanni beat him? So it doesn't make sense. So I gotta go with the man who don't miss. I gotta go Melo. Because you got to be careful.
You got to be more careful.
Cesar.
You know I can't turn my back on a darkie. You already know. Come on, man.
Cesar with the A-Champ. Stixy drip.
I can't go with the swerve here. I gotta go with the guy that I picked to win the breakout. The man that never misses. Give me Melo all day.
They got all the faith in the world in Melo, bro.
Because he bowed it.
Because he bowed it, and he don't miss.
Because he is that guy. He is
that guy. With a shitty ass barbershop.
Stixy drip. You get the final pick, the final prediction. It's for the NXT Championship. It's LeBron Breaker, the man who makes Cesar grab his remote control, versus Humongous Dome, the serial killer himself, the Irish Ace, who is winning this match.
I'm gonna assume that both of you guys are probably gonna go with LeBron. So give me JD.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, prove me wrong.
No, I didn't say that. I want JD to win. I want Braun Breaker the fuck out of NXT. I'm with Cesar. This dude he's just, come on, enough with the shouting. You're saying the same thing every promo. We get it. You're new, you're green, you're cutting your teeth. Get the fuck off my TV screen. What are you gonna do? Dry hump the NXT logo this time coming out? Get the fuck out of here. JD, please, for the love of Christ, take out Braun Breaker.
Picking JD?
Yeah, Humongous Dome for the win. Cesar.
We are unanimous.
Oh shit, Humongous Dome.
I know Braun's probably gonna win, but if you're gonna give somebody the title, you give it to Humongous Dome. This guy's good. You pull a pretty ugly here. They came in, they talk shit, they won the titles like their first night on TV.
You mean Pretty Deadly?
Pretty Deadly. Yeah, fuck, I said Pretty Ugly. Pretty Ugly is a brewery I go to.
The disrespect. Wade is vomiting in his trash can if he's listening.
Fuck them yes boys, they British anyway. Yeah, give it to this Irish fucker. Give it to the Humongous Dome. Hopefully he hits a fucking corkscrew headbutt off the top and then pins Braun Breaker for the 3 count. But I want Humongous Dome to win the title. I think he'd be good with the title. He would bring something new to it, and then we can get fresher matches. Like, if Cameron Grimes, finally fuck some whores, and then he wants to fight JD or something. Street Man versus JD, I think would be really good. Roddy versus JD would be good. So, you get some fresh blood fighting Humongous for that title.
Also too, with a lot of this, are they doing a draft again this year?
I don't know.
So, I think so.
So
I heard
maybe this would be the perfect time. Maybe if the draft.
Oh, they draft Braun Breaker to a show when he doesn't have the title. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, maybe.
Elektra Lopez turns on Santos during the Tony D match is my caveat. Stix, your caveat.
Cameron Grimes does something and distracts Braun Breaker, cost him to help JD become champion.
Okay, Cameron Grimes costs Braun. Attacks Braun or costs Braun?
Costs. I mean, it's gonna have to be a bunch of fuck shit so the ref doesn't see
Charles
it.
Braun. He's saying Cameron Grimes helps JD win the title.
Cesar, caveat.
I'm gonna go with so a little Stix 316. Wes Lee takes out Trick while Trick tries to help Mello win the title.
Motherfucker with your easy ass low hanging fruit.
You damn right, bitch.
Wesley, because he did that at the last one, right?
No, he got the juice in his eyes.
Yeah, because it was a Grayson Waller. That's how those two ended up facing each other.
Yeah, Grayson Waller fucked up Wes, and then they used the juice. So now I'm saying Wes is gonna interrupt Trick. Trick gonna be out there treating.
This is what I wrote down. Wesley attacks Trick during Mello versus Gio.
Yep.
All right. Sounds good to me. And with that being said, we're gonna take a small break so I can take a leak, grab another beer, and we'll come back and talk about the other show on.
Get ready to laugh, bitches.
It's Wednesday night, and you know what that means. It's time for Quake by the Lake because it rhymes. Time for some black magic cracker shit. It's the coffin match between Brody King versus Darby Allin. Darby couldn't wait. He attacked during Brody's entrance, armed with tack-laced skateboard. We're 4 minutes in, folks, and we got blood. Brody crushes the skateboard. Code red from Darby to Brody from the top rope. Brody just tossing Darby around like nothing against the barricades. He bounces off the top of one of them before the commercial picture-in-picture. That looked really rough. The camera smash cuts to a chicken. The crowd was like, during commercial picture-in-picture, Brody gets table from under ring, and the camera smash cuts to a woman who looks like she just won the lottery. I don't know if you guys saw that or not. She was like, yeah! It's like, all right, lady, relax. It's a fucking particle board table coming out. He sets up the table, then tries to set up a second table and breaks it. He tries to dive on Darby, who was on the table, and Darby moves. If Darby waits him out, he could just win because Brody will die of blood loss. It's just pouring out of his fucking forehead. Lights out. All of a sudden, black magic cracker shit out. Darby gets gang raped. Crowd chants for Sting. Cesar about to throw his drink at the TV. Sting is revealed to be in the coffin. He struggles to stand up like I do after a hangover. Sting attacks. He tosses the ninja killing bat to Malachi. Malachi laughs it off. They then head to entrance ramp to almost kiss. Darby chokes out Brody with a chain, basically hanging him. Brody falls lifeless in the coffin and it closes. Darby wins. The emo taker is undefeated in coffin matches. Fuck. Stix. What did you think of the opening match of Quake by the Lake?
I thought this was the longest crash test dummy commercial I've seen in my life. The way that these guys just throw Darby around, this guy's going to be lucky if he makes it fucking age 29 to 30. I mean, you guys thought Jeff Hardy was taking shit. Darby's like, I'll see Jeff Hardy and I'll raise you my goth self. Let's see that this guy, there's no wonder why this guy doesn't wrestle every week barely anymore now. Because after this match, he's going to need at least 2 weeks to be able to scratch and claw his ass out there or unless he has Sting wheel his ass out there. When they announced this match, I mean, we all knew who was going to win. I mean, Darby's they even made the emphasis to this. Darby's undefeated in coffins match. This is like Undertaker circa WrestleMania before Brock Lesnar. It's a coffin match. Darby's gonna win. It's all about what does Darby bring. Like they said, he came out with skateboard with tacks, and then they made the point of the emphasis that there was tacks on the inside of the coffin lid, so that way if he tried shutting it, whose ever hand would bleed. You had old Sting trapped in the coffin, which pretty sure if anybody would have known that, they just would have dragged the coffin out back and went ahead and buried it. I know Caesar myself would have. I would have helped Caesar drag that back there, and I would have dug the hole personally myself. But all in all, it's a Darby match. Got tossed around. Hardcore rules. And he won. So, par AEW, and good job, Darby. You survived another match. See you in 2 weeks.
Well, real quick, we had a Mox video promo and a Jericho with his own promo. He's still traumatized about old man Stu abusing him. Do you have any thoughts on that real quick before we get Cesar's take?
Mox is cutting a promo telling him that you better bring your best, because even if you do, still not going to be better than what he was going to bring. So Mox laying the rules down, saying he was going to fuck him up.
Cesar, your thoughts on the opening match? It's a coffin match with the emo taker. What did you think?
So once again, I'll wait till the last minute to watch AEW because I mean I just got better shit to do, my days. But I will watch it to record it here drunk with you pretzels for you 10 people who watch this shit faithfully. I do it for y'all. So last night, the boy got a little twisted hanging out, watching some preseason football. And I was going to watch it last night, but I was like, nah, it's like 1 a.m. and I'm hella drunk. And I'm not going to remember shit. And I'm not going to watch it again. So I decided to wake up early for work to watch it. And you know what happened? I fell back asleep. So I woke up during this match at about the time, I think the table was broken. That cracker with no knees was bleeding, and was begging Julia Hart for a maxi pad on his face. Black Magic cracker shit was already in the ring. It was fucking up Darby. And then, of course, we finally go over to the coffin. Old buddy, fresh from injury, goes over to the coffin, opens it up, and then there's some old ass cracker in there with a bat, just sleep like my black ass was while this match was playing. And he hits him with a bat and fucks his couch up. And he's got a little, instead of his white face paint, he's got a little black skeet mark in his soul. He's hating because, he don't like black people, but he's got black skeet in his soul. So he's super mad. He fucks up Buddy. Yeah. He beating up the thick nigga with no knees, the thick cracker with no knees. And then he's just staring at Malachi. He didn't even fuck with Julia Hart. I mean, she fucking still, I think she still fucking Shotty Lee. You should have hit that bitch with the bat. He's like, oh, you like that black penis, bitch? Should have hit that bitch with a bat. But she getting that black penis up inside her. She got that black skin in her soul for real. 2 times. And then, throws the magic, throws the Jesus bat at fucking the Dracula killing bat. Throws that shit at Malachi. That's when Malachi dropped it. He's like, shit, power in this. Man, I got black magic cracker shit. This shit is like 1,000 years old. This fucking wood don't even exist no more on Earth. This is like some crazy random tree that they can't even grow this shit no more, man. It's like that magic weed, Incredible Hulk. You can't grow that shit no more. You can't grow wood like that bat. He felt the spirit of when Sting was there stabbing Dracula with that shit and hitting Jesus with it on the trail when he was carrying that cross. Fucking felt that shit. That's why he threw it away. And then, Sting just follows him up the ramp. What the fuck you mean? You gonna follow him up the ramp? Like, you trying to get the booty cheeks? Trying to get a threesome with this Zelina? You better text that hoe. I don't know what the fuck that shit was about. because they just stood at the top of the ramp and just stared at each other lovingly in the eyes. Fruit booty shit.
Eskimo kiss.
Yeah. While this big thick cracker was just bleeding AB negative all over the ring and the outside. I mean, this motherfucker was leaving pools of blood everywhere he was. And then he gets beat by this 98-pound soaking wet fucking Darby who chokes him out with a chain and then like throws him in the coffin. What the fuck is this crack of shit? Yeah. This nigga gonna be on heroin in like 9 months just to like numb the pain from doing this white boy shit that he be doing. This is some WPS wrestling. This is some white people shit all fucking day. If I could upload this whole match on Instagram for White People Wednesday, I fucking would. Because first of all, the cracker had a skateboard by Baker. Them shits ain't cheap, okay? And I know you say, I know about skateboard companies. Bitch, I used to play all the skate games, bitch. Skate, Tony Hawk, your mama's anus. I played all them shits, okay? Played all the hits. I know what skateboard shit is. Nigga, I used to, get down back in the day, my younger days. My ass ain't have no health insurance. And we would skate around in the streets, But now I'm old. My back hurts when I get up in the morning. Probably like Jake's mama when Brother Quarter, blows that shit out. But yeah.
Cesar would ollie up to those hoes and be like, hey, you like that?
Yeah,
Let me hit the flip for you.
Yeah, you ever see a big man get up like that, girl? I'm going to get up in that ass, too. With this dick. Yeah, you damn right. But yeah, how does Cracker, who's like 320 pounds, like mostly muscle and just, fat British cracker with no knees, lose to this nigga who's like 97 pounds in a coffin match? Because some cracker got black skeet in his soul with a fucking bat beating people up thinking he the Crow. But hey, man, and this match was way too long because I fell asleep, woke up, and the match was still on. Okay, that's how I know a match is too goddamn long. The beginning match and the ending match were too goddamn long. Give some more time to the shit in the middle, okay? Like, them shits was way too fucking long. But, yeah, Darby got the dub.
Did you have thoughts on the Mox and Jericho promos?
Yeah, I don't care about it.
Up next, Andrade and Roosh versus the Lucha Bros. It's a tornado tag. Cesar 316. Everybody got their shit in. Roosh choking Phoenix with cable on the outside of the ring. Weird that Andrade prevented Roosh from striking Penta with the chair. This is a weird statement, but as smooth as this match was, there were confusing moments, miscommunications. We get Eddie chants as Phoenix pays tribute. Penta hits the Destroyer to Andrade on the apron. Roosh ties Penta's mask to the middle rope. Not the double knot, JR says. Penta unmasks himself to break up pin. Alex tosses spare mask to Penta, but Andrade stops that, throws mask into the crowd. The whole crowd, throw it back.
Throw it back.
And he did it, and he got booed out of the building. Jose takes out Alex. Andrade and Roosh have their way with Phoenix. Hammerlock DDT for the win. Andrade kicks Penta's mask that is tied to the rope, and it's full of Penta's sweat. I thought that was funny. You saw sweat go. The Cucks with Brandon approach the Dark Order about Hangman in the locker room. The Cucks campaign to get Hangman on their trios team. Hangman turns them down. Cesar, your thoughts on the tornado tag and the Cucks?
Yeah,
Hangman, Dark Order, all that stuff.
This is the one thing they do right. We can't hate. Because this is the one thing AEW does right is tag matches. It's always tag matches. This shit was good. This was good. I like how Roosh comes out with Andrade, comes out with that horn shit mask. Takes that off first. He takes off like the top suit thing that they bust out. And then but that boy Roosh is a fucking problem. It's a fucking problem. That boy good. He good. That boy good. This was an excellent match from everything they were doing. Ray Phoenix hitting them fucking springboards, hitting them fucking matches. dives to the outside were both good. Everybody catching themselves. The teamwork was excellent between both teams. You saw where they had highs, lows, doing everything. Yeah, this fucking match was really, really good. Yeah, he got tied. He took the mask off to save Penta, to save Ray. But motherfuckers got face paint on. Like, if you really saw, he had full face paint. So I don't understand why he's still covering your face, because you're not like raw naked under there like Rey Mysterio. You got fucking face paint on.
It's because he has HBK eyes. He doesn't want the world.
You know what? I forgot about the HBK eyes.
Pan out. Camera. Tony Skeezy's like, pan out.
Yeah.
Go to the wide camera view.
Yeah, and then even fucking Alex and the other douchebag manager guy get into some shit on the outside.
Settle, metal.
Yeah. Ray Phoenix hitting that shit, doing the Eddie. He's in the ring, went for the frog splash and got made. And then Roosh with that missile drop kick in the corner. That thing looks nasty every time. I've noticed, he hits the turnbuckle, but it's up to the person to snap the head back, looking to. It's still great every time he does it. But yeah, they kick the head sweat fucking mask. And, skeet flies everywhere. Yeah. The only way that match would have got better is if the fan would have thrown the mask back and Penta put it on and try to get back in the match. Like, that would have been goated.
Well, it's on eBay right now.
We know it's on eBay. The guy probably jerked. He probably put the mask on and fucked his wife. Well, fucked some random in the crowd because he's probably a nerd with no life. He's a mark, or he at least jerked off in it.
What do you think of the cucks trying to recruit Hangman and Hangman saying?
Yeah. Are they? Are they face? Because they still shitted on Brandon after they had to suck it up and try to be like, yeah, man, we were proud of you for winning the title. And he was like, y'all didn't say shit, you hoers. And he's like, yeah, I'm rooting for Dark Order, man, because these my boys. Dark Order is like 4 people. 4 people. It's like, what, 4 of them? 5 of them? 3 of them are in the match.
Even Anna left.
Anna's gone. Like, it's fucking like 4. Yeah, which 3 are in the match? Like, it's got to be Evil Uno, 10.
Oh, you're asking for reals?
Yeah, I don't know which 3 are in the
Reynolds, Johnny Hungy, and Evil Uno.
So 10 isn't even.
There's Silver, there's Reynolds, there's number 10, and Uno. There's 4.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's 4 people. So 10 is not in the trios tag. It's Uno, Silvers, and Reynolds. Yeah, they're about to lose. I don't know who they're fighting first, but they're about to lose with them 3 niggas. And yeah, Hangman and 10 gonna be outside in the corner chilling. Cuck's looking like some desperate ass bitches, but then still being heels toward Brandon. So yeah, we'll see. If those fuckers don't find a partner and they win their first match, I'm not watching AEW. Honestly, telling you that.
Well, Stix, we talked to Andy last time. He did a run-in on the tripod about how sad he was about how Roosh already was being booked in ATW. But this week was pretty good. What were your thoughts on this tornado tag?
This was the best match on AEW TV this week. Both teams are legit tag teams. I know they had said that Roosh and Andrade hadn't teamed up in, 7 or 8 years. Hell, you couldn't tell. These guys were so good. And Lucha Brothers, former AEW tag team champions, they tag about every other week. This was a good match. Like Cesar said, you can see why those drop kick, the bull's horns is Roosh's finisher. There's a reason why that is, because just the way he performs that, how vicious that is. Like Cesar said, the only way this match could have got better is if that fan would have threw that mask in there. And for Christ's sakes, his face is painted. That's the first thing I saw. I was like, oh, he painted his face. He's gonna be able to go until he can undo the not the double knot. Until he can undo the double knot and get his mask on. But Rush and Andrade, this is a good win for them. Hopefully, and I know they're in the trios. They got Rush's brother, Dragon Lee. He's going to be with them, so I forget who they're facing. That's going to be a hell of a good match. And
I'd be facing Dark Order, to be honest.
I think they showed him. I can't remember who it was. I couldn't.
Yeah.
But and then you got the Cucks crawling in there, hoping that Hangman would go with them. I mean, this has got to be. We got to be getting close to Omega coming back, right? I mean, this has got to be Kenny Omega. Because if it's Brandon Cutler, I mean, this will be the biggest disappointment of the whole. This will be as big as CM Punk still being champion with the fucking bum foot. I mean, this has got to be Kenny. I mean, he's got to be ready. I mean, if they don't come out, then they hamming up, and if Kenny Omega's music doesn't hit next week, they'll have dropped the ball on him. I mean, we've got to be. From what I've read, we got to be ready for him. I mean, if he's not a week
for 200 days, right? Over 200 days.
Well, I know he
see, like Tony Khan said, they didn't want to do the trios tag without Kenny. He tweeted that like a couple months ago. I want to say like 4 months ago.
And from what I understood, Kenny wanted to be back in time for the trios because I think they want him. I thought the plan was him and the Cucks were going to become trios champions.
So the Cucks are fighting Andrade in the first round.
Jesus Christ. It better be Kenny Omega then, because they're going to fucking need him.
If Kenny Omega, if his music doesn't hit and it's really Brandon Cutler, that's going to be a bigger disappointment than when Rey Mysterio was number 30 and it wasn't Daniel Bryan and the fans were going to riot at fucking Philly.
You know what it is? It'll be better because it's just some ATW fashion. It'll be like when everybody thought it was going to be Gargano and it was fucking John Morrison. Oh, because it said Johnny Wrestling. Oh my God.
No, the bigger disappointment will be is if Kenny isn't ready and they go through with, well, you know, our tag team partner, he couldn't make it, and those two end up beating.
That's what I'm saying. If they beat Andrade, I'm turning it off.
One of the biggest disappointments in ATW.
I'm turning it off, bro. If the two of them beat Andrade, Bush, and that Rush and that other cracker, I'm turning it off.
Well, you know we can bet money that it will main event this next Wednesday.
Facts.
They love their tag team main events. But I digress. Guys, let me go on a quick tangent here. You notice that Tony Skeets is kind of getting into the racist booking, Cesar? He's having P2H and fucking Keith Lee fight each other. Yeah, he's having all the luchador guys fighting each other. He's having all the crackers fight the crackers.
I told you he's racist. I've been said that.
It's just he's shouting it from the rooftops now. But again, I digress. Up next, Jungle Boy joins commentary for Luchasaurus versus Anthony Henry. Luchasaurus wins. Christian appears on the Tron. Jungle Boy shoulder rolls out of there and tries to jump Christian backstage. Security holds him back. Luchasaurus murders the security. We get a Miro promo. He still debates joining the Black Magic Crack of Shit. Dark Buffy touches his beard and tells him to embrace the black skeet in his soul. There's only one woman who can touch the Redeemer, and you are not here. Her. I'm guessing this will lead to Miro, Darby, and Sting versus the Black Magic Crack of Shit. I don't really care. But Stix, what did you think of the lightning quick Luchasaurus match? Jungle Boy trying to jump Christian, and then the Miro promo.
The Luchasaurus Jungle Boy Christian thing all could have happened on Dark, and you could have had it in a 10-second little fucking promo before we went to Miro. And with Miro, when he said only one woman can touch the Redeemer, I mean, are we on path for Lana to show up at some point? Maybe she's like an equalizer to Goth Buffy.
It's Penelope Ford. No, I was kidding.
Well, it's got to be somebody. I mean, I would when he said that. I mean, it's got to. We got to. It was a point, and a lot of people thought it was Lana. So I mean, do we get a one-off? Maybe she shows up and then she only shows up every once in a while. I don't know. I mean,
yeah, he's been speaking about her the whole time because remember, even with the old promos, he'd be like, "I like to thank God, my smoking hot wife," and blah 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 blah.
Let's be honest, Lana belongs in ATW.
she didn't come out in some fucking outfit that fucking Natty didn't wear during her fucking thought picturegram day.
Caesar, lightning quick Luchasaurus match. I don't know if you're on Tick Thought for that or taking a shit. And then the Miro promo.
No. So I think this is about an hour in. So I think I watched this after. No, I still watched this before. Yeah, if you pay attention, Jungle Boy came out there and he was like, "Yeah, Jungle Boy, you're at the desk, man. Thanks for coming out." And he was like, "Yeah. I don't think I'll be here long. But sure, I'm glad to be here with you fellas." So I don't know whether he's really, really still injured or not because you saw he had no contact with Christian, but he's on commentary. He hyped up that Christian always said be one step ahead, and therefore he told Luchasaurus to kind of like ride with Christian while he's injured, and then Luchasaurus turned on Christian, and then he went to. And then Luchasaurus headbutted somebody who's like non-combatant. You beat up all the security guards. So they're basically just traded in Wardlow because he has a title for Luchasaurus right now. He's got a new song. He's got pyro. He's just beating the fuck out of people under a minute. And JR uses Clash's line, "Well, we don't get paid by the hour around here. We get paid by the match." Taz was like, yeah. What was that, under a minute? So Luchasaurus is gonna I guess just keep getting them dubs. He's back with Jungle Boy, and Jungle Boy wants to fight Christian. So that shit was
Miro.
Miro be having these good promos when he's a redeemer. He just needs to get his big ass in the ring and wrestle more. Yeah. Julia Hart was coming out there, tell him, accept the black skeet in the soul and accept that 6 feet of dick from Shotty Lee. He's like, "Nah, bitch, I got me a white woman to suck me off at night. I don't need your shit." So he's fine. I don't know why he had to like turn to the left when he was facing right to say that or whatever, but whatever. The Redeemer wants to take out the House of Black Magic cracker shit. It's fine by me.
You're paying a guy to stay in a dark room looking out a keyhole, and you won't pay MJF.
He stole Aleister Black's gimmick from fucking WWE in the grandma's basement. Fucking Miro's in his grandma's basement now. But one last thought about Luchasaurus. Every time he headbutts somebody, that fucking plastic horn is right here. I'm like, "Oh, don't do it. Don't do it." He's going to fucking gouge someone's eye out. Rey Mysterio style. And Tony keeps to be like, "Fuck it, do it."
Yeah, gouge your eye out. Let's do it.
We need the numbers. We need the demo.
We got good health insurance. We got the best health insurance in the wrestling market. We got it. Go ahead, do it.
Sting has AARP. He's covered. No.
He's covered.
Mark Henry interviews P2H. QT and Job Squad approach. They kiss P2H's ass. Jay Lethal, Sanjay, and the worst Khali are in the ring. They talk shit about Wardlow. Wardlow's out. He gonna take on all three guys. But just then, them boys, not the Briscoes, but FTR got his back. Lethal eats a big rig. Tony with the JA. That's another. We're gonna get another 6-man tag, folks. Strap in. Tony with the JAS backstage. They hyped for Jericho after party. Danny Garcia is the Dragon Slayer now. Then Anna JAS chokes out a bitch whose titties almost made their TNT debut. Stix, what did you think of this Mark Henry interview as P2H? Jay Lethal, the 6-man tag implications, and then the JAS seg.
When I saw Mark Henry, I was like, "Fuck, is it Friday already?" No, I don't see this guy unless it's fucking Friday, and it's time.
Sure.
For the main
Man, he bet.
So
Now where's my paycheck?
I'm thrown off a little bit by it, but the PTOH basically telling him, hey, don't let your problem become my problem. End up probably going to be his problem. Wardlow and FTR, man, these guys, I know they had, if you follow our boy Uncle Dax online, he always makes reference that him and Cash and Wardlow, they're the true pinnacle since they've become champions, and all three have busted out. So it was only a matter of time before we were going to get all three together. And like you said, now we're probably going to get a 6-man tag at some fucking backyard rhyming pay-per-view that'll be on TBS and TNT for the next 4 weeks. And then we got fucking backstage JAS, Anna JAS going around choking bitches. Is this really a step up for Anna J? I mean, is this even a lateral move for her? I mean, it was a big surprise, but unless you're gonna have
it's more TV time. It's more
unless
TV
you're
time.
gonna like Tay get more TV time as like a women's tag match, unless you're gonna have them mingle it up more in the women's scene. But this chick is just going around fucking acting, hey, I do not believe he's a Dragon Slayer. I mean, if you're gonna essentially have her do this shit, fuck, I've seen better things on backstage at WWE on fucking SmackDown and 3 hour and pre-trips creative. So, I mean, this shit it's and what's his face? The AEW Galaxy appreciate us. Man, come on. This is some fucking 2-year-old bullshit. Step it the fuck up. I mean, you guys are now on fucking notice. WWE is coming for you, and you're still pulling this fucking bitter girlfriend bullshit. Come on. You got to do better with your fucking talent and drop the fucking Galaxy and appreciate us and fucking Anna J going around choking bitches out. The girl can fucking go. Give her some fucking legit matches and let's go.
She can go straight to the whorehouse. Now, Cesar, what did you think of Mark Henry's interview with P2H? The whole Lethal, Sanjay, Worst Kali, FTR, Wardlow, and then the JAS segment.
Yeah, we all knew Mark was trash. So yeah, he was talking to Hobbs, and then fucking QT Marshall comes up with the factory. Was that Anthony Gogo in the back behind him with his punk ass and ain't been wrestling? And then yeah, fucking it's
Camarado with that fucking jacket with his fucking
fucking chili meat all out. Yeah. Looking like a douche. Nobody gives a fuck about any of these guys. And then what was next?
It was Lethal, Sanjay, and Worst Kali with
another fucking promo that is coming to the ring, talk some dumb shit. Nobody cares. And then yeah, Wardlow comes out, and then Stix 316 strikes because these crackers don't say one word, but they come out with that. I don't understand how these guys have all the tag belts with that shitty ass music that they have. It sounds like some fruit booty shit.
It sounds like Kmart Stranger Things.
That shit sounds like some San Francisco fruit booty humping guy shit too. Like some fruit booty ass shit they come out to. And everybody drops the gold and they get in the ring, and then yeah, they beat up Jay Lethal, whatever, and they get the fuck out of there. Whatever. All right, whatever.
JAS.
Yeah, I can't stand these guys talking, bro. Yeah, like, I don't know. It just seems like a retired style of cutting a promo. Or they just sound like shitty Braun Breakers because they're yelling into the mic. And then they're like, yeah, AEW Galaxy. And then Anna's just like, hey, you want to get choked up? I'm like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Like, why are you all yelling into the mic? That's all y'all are doing. And then Daniel Garcia's all right, but he's like, I'm the Dragon Slayer. I beat Daniel, I'm Daniel Bryan, you soft. No, nigga, y'all soft. This gimmick is trash. Like, y'all need to figure out how to repackage this gimmick. Because yelling into the mic ain't shit.
They're still in Braun Breaker's gimmick.
She said, "Hey, if she
No, they're
said that,
not.
she said that shit to the hard R. She's getting choked out with 15 feet of dick. I tell you that much."
Damn right.
Might
So
enjoy
yeah,
that.
yeah. I just don't like it when these guys talk. I mean, they're fine in the ring, but I just don't like it when they talk. Brett's going to tell them they need to talk different or some shit like that. I don't know. Yeah, just yelling into the mic just ain't it. It just ain't it.
Up next, Aaron Solo versus our boy, Absolute Ricky Starks. Aaron and Ricky are former tag partners from a different world. Two Dimes Carter is a part of the factory, so we'll only see him wrestle if we watch Dark, which we won't. Ref ejects that fool like Tony D did off a bridge. Aaron tries a corkscrew kick, misses. Stark spear for the dub. And then the 1980s Roadhouse goon, Camarado, attempts to attack Starks and gets beat for it. Please, for the love of God, do not have Ricky face anyone else from the factory. That is beneath him. P2H backstage, pissed off at a chair. The Ass Boys and Billy Gunn are interviewed. Grandpa Ass upset at his sons. Stokely offers business card to Ass Boys, but Billy Gunn steps in. Dan Housen then approaches and says, "Yeah, see you Friday night." Yeah. I think I know why I like Dan Housen a little bit more. It's because he sounds like Waluigi, and he's my favorite fucking character in the Mario universe. But Cesar, what did you think of our boy, Ricky Starks versus Aaron Solo?
This is why that dumb record shit is some dumb record shit. I don't know if you guys saw it, but I happened to watch before I logged on tonight.
Tell him what the record is.
So Aaron Solo was walking to the ring, and they had his name on his nameplate, and they had his record. Mangria, let's play a little game for the pretzels. What do you think Aaron Solo's record is in
For this year?
Yeah, or all time, because they showed it all time. What do you think his record is for the A, the T, the W?
Okay, I'll guess 10 out of 25.
Wrong. Lower on the wins.
6 and 25.
Higher on the wins.
Really?
And then lower on the losses. A little bit lower on the. You're actually a little bit. Lower.
8 wins and 20 losses.
It's 8 wins and 23 losses. His whole time in AEW, this motherfucker has 8 wins.
Wasting Ricky's time.
And 23 losses. This is the guy who used to tag with Ricky Starks. Now, Mangria, I would like you to guess Ricky Starks' overall record.
Oh, this got to be good.
AEW.
This got to be good. Okay, Ricky Starks. Wow, that's got to be at least, I'll say 30 and 10.
Higher and higher.
40 and 20.
Higher and lower.
50 and 15.
Higher and lower.
60,
not that much higher and not that much lower.
60 and 14.
53 and 13.
That sounds about right.
53 and 30. You talking that shit. You got a guy who's tagged with Ricky Starks, who they talked about for 5 minutes while they were coming to the ring, in which you saw the factory hang out on the ramp while the man came out. And they showed his record was 53 and 13. And the cracker he's wrestling is 8 and like 25 or something, whatever I said. Yeah. Ricky Stark has lost more important matches one being the Hook. This cracker has wins in this shit brand company. And you think this is going to be a match? You think this is going to be a match? The motherfucker came out with some hot ass music. Because when his music hits, there's a cracker who tells you
the revolution is televised.
Goddamn right. Goddamn right. The man who gets in the ring will be whooping your ass. He finds the time to hit the
Cesar, you know, yeah. You know he's passionate because he'll go like this, but when he's passionate and feeling it, he goes like this.
Yeah, he rubs it through the hair. And then gets that yell popping, baby. And JR will be like, Ricky Starks has all the talent in the world. But he gets overzealous. He hits that pose in the ring. And then, sometimes he gets tripped up. Shut your old ass up, JR. You don't know. Just drink some mules, you stupid beast.
Yeah, because remember The Rock?
Yeah.
This is the same
Rock would go.
that when he comes out in an hour two of a 2-hour fucking show, they blare the fucking Oklahoma fight song for him to saunter his drunk ass out to the fucking announce table. What the fuck are you talking about? Don't you fucking criticize Ricky Starks.
Yeah, the Rock would be whooping ass in the ring. Just smacking it down like only the great one can do. And he would take time out to appreciate the audience, spreading the electricity. Smell that shit. Just like Ricky Starks likes to pose to the fans. You know what? If Triple H could steal one guy for NXT,
yes,
to be the champ,
yes,
I'd never watch AEW again. I wouldn't need to. Y'all, I would be on some Jake shit. Like y'all would be talking, and I would just be saying shit because I'm not watching it. If Ricky Starks could make his way to NXT or main roster, I mean, he's good. He's been on the indies a lot. He's good. He's fire in the ring. But I feel like he'd be a great fit for NXT and then build him up to main roster.
Braun issues an open challenge, and then you hear
Ricky
it.
Starks.
You hear it
because Cody's there.
You hear it.
And we know Cody is tight with Ricky Starks.
You hear it. The revolution will be televised. Ricky Starks.
Bro. I need Cody. I never thought I'd hear myself say it. I need Cody to come back. Just so Cody can get in the good graces of WWE and Trips and tell Ricky Starks not to re-sign and get Ricky Starks to NXT or even main roster.
Cesar can wave a magic wand. I'm giving you a choice. Cesar can wave a magic wand and instantly MJF is on the main roster, or Ricky Starks is
Ricky Starks.
Oh,
Ricky Starks. I need Ricky Starks. I don't need MJF because I have the Miz, who is like MJF. Miz is there. Miz is great. People don't appreciate Miz like they should appreciate Miz. Just like they don't appreciate Dolph Ziggler like they should appreciate Dolph Ziggler.
You just whooped his ass. What are you talking about? You just whooped his ass. You took his wife from him. What are you talking about?
I mean, that's fine, but he's still great on WWE television. He's not great on APPW television. He's great on WWE television. But if I had to pick between MJF or Ricky Starks, I would take Ricky Starks. Because MJF is like one of those guys who's a permanent heel. He can never get over as a face.
It was my fault. It was my fault for asking, but I do want to move this along, Cesar. What did you think of the Ass Boys and Billy Gunn with that whole segment? Grandpa Ass with Stokely.
Stokely's always the GOAT, man. Stokely's always the GOAT. He's always looking for talent. But if you heard Billy, he left that shit open. He's like, y'all gonna lose on a match I made famous? This is what I miss about the Acclaim. So if Billy becomes a manager of the Acclaim, this is what I'm saying. These guys have started. Leaves the Ass Boys, and the Ass Boys go with Stokely. then you got to start taking the Acclaim seriously. And they need to be getting title shot matches.
Stick, scissor me, ass daddy. Ah.
Come on, son. We all know that was great television. Great television.
Sticks, your thoughts on the Solo versus Stocks?
Could you imagine the Acclaim on WWE TV doing the scissoring? Oh,
Trips
man.
would let it happen. No, Trips would do it.
Friday Night
Trips would do it.
SmackDown would be Friday Night Scissor Down, baby. Let's give it to
Hey,
me.
TV 14.
Trips.
TV 14.
Yeah. Trips would do it. Oh, yeah. And it's TV 14. Trips would do that shit.
Oh, hey, Paul. Can I get the Acclaimed on NXT? Paul, please. Suck it.
Oh, no. I got him on SmackDown. They're going to be fighting all the tag teams.
Come on, Trips. Come on. We got to surpass that 1 million viewers. Come on, Trips.
Nah, I'm calling everybody up. They're going to be fighting the Usos.
Give my eye to this business, Trips. Come on, boy. I sucked your dick.
Could you imagine on a Tuesday we all of a sudden you hear Braun's like, there's nobody left. Who should I face? And all of a sudden, the Revolution will be televised. And then Friday, the Usos, we the ones. We've taken everybody out. There's nobody left. Hey, yo. Listen.
Yo.
Oh, that would be the best week in wrestling television by far in a long time.
I would bust a nut. Can you imagine? Yeah, Ricky Starks comes out on NXT. The Acclaim come out on like SmackDown, challenging at like the next.
Cena introduces them. Yo.
Hey, Cena, yo. You hear the Cena music? He's like, yeah. I gotta introduce y'all to two fools, and then we all go bust a freestyle to the ring, and then you just hear bombed. The Acclaim.
It's back to school week, folks. I hope you brought your scissors. Yo, listen.
Come on.
Listen.
The Acclaim scissoring. Oh, fucking bury me. I'm done.
There's gonna be like 38 scissors in the crowd the next week, just fucking chopping.
I'm sorry, Sticks. Go ahead. Finish your thought.
No. This was the best. This was the best 2 minutes of Aaron Solo's wrestling career. Ricky fucking Starks picks you out of fucking irrelevancy, out of fucking not even main event elevation or dark elevation. He allows you to come on fucking TBS on a Wednesday and allows you to share the ring with him for about 2 to 3 minutes. With you, what does this show you? It shows you that your 8 wins got you a ticket to fucking Ricky Starks. That's what it shows you. Now, maybe another 8 wins, maybe you'll get something a little bit better. Not quite as good as a match with Ricky Starks, but congratulations on the 8 wins on your 3-year fucking AEW career. That was horrible. You should not have showed fucking Aaron Solo's fucking record. That was the worst thing you could have done. Even if you would have showed his record for this year, you don't do it. You don't do it. And fucking Ricky Starks, man, him running off to the ring and fucking QT not being able to hop over that goddamn guardrail. Jesus Christ. He looked like a beached whale on that guardrail, and he just finally rolls over. And then you had Powerhouse Hobbs ripping a fucking TV, ripping that TV off that fucking mounted fucking stand and just shoves that down. We just talked about a laptop that you ain't going to get no protection playing for.
I about a whole TV.
You getting that fucking 80-inch, probably fucking Vizio Smart TV. There ain't no way you getting that back. So Tony Skeets.
Hey Cesar, I know you work at Best Buy. Can you give me a deal on a TV? My boss he's kind of pissed off at me right now.
You think Cesar is going to answer fucking Tony Skeets while he's at Quake in the Lake? Man, Cesar's going to answer a fucking phone call from your boy here at fucking Penis and Uranus in the Midwest before he'll answer fucking Tony Skeets from Quake in the Lake. There ain't no fucking way he's answering that call. No way. And then we got your new favorite wrestler, which, by the way, welcome to the Danhausen party.
Schmear.
Fucking backstage, Stokely fucking saying grandpa ass fucking got me. I started laughing so bad. And like Cesar said, he left it open. This is why I like the Acclaim. You two, my own flesh and blood, made a match that I made famous. You guys couldn't even fucking win that. There's a reason why I like the Acclaim. It's happening. It's gonna happen. It's just a matter of time. Like a man on Friday night just said, TikTok.
Scissor me, yes, daddy. Up next, the best friends interview by Tony backstage. Orange Cassidy wanted to show Tony something. He then proceeds to high five the best friends. Wonder what that was about. Interrupted by the Truth Busters. Ari Daivari pissed that Orange Cassidy wants nothing to do with him.
Oh.
And then we get the TBS championship match between that bitch, Jade Cargill, versus the overhyped Madison Rayne. What in the Star Search beauty contestant fucking hell is she wearing to the ring? I do not get the hype. That bitch respect, accompanied by Kiera Hogan. Jade kisses her forehead and pats her on her head. Shades of Dana Brooke there. Madison is a less talented Mickey James from what I see here. Talk about typical ATW booking. Let's bring in someone new who has hype, have her face the champ and lose, and her second ever ATW match, completely deflating her momentum. Don't get me wrong, I did not want to see Jade lose to Madison. If I was booking this, I'd have the Doctor or even Andy with an I dethrone Jade. This is a sloppy ass match. Jade retains. She is now 36-0. Athena tries too hard to look cool. This division is still a train wreck. Tony with Thunderstorm backstage. Nobody cares. Stix, what did you think of the Orange Cassidy best friends and the Truth Busters? That bitch. Oh, wait. Tony, cut the shit. Jade Cargill versus Madison Rayne. Thoughts?
I guess they aren't selling enough of those tie-dye tracksuits, so they had to bribe fucking Orange Cassidy into wearing one. Like you said, the fucking high five. The fuck is this shit? For as good as fucking Orange Cassidy is in the ring, it's shit like this. And it's like this, what the fuck? We need to take this guy serious. This is a guy that fucking beat Chris Jericho. This is a guy who has put on fucking really good matches.
2 or 3 times. And
then you cut to him backstage with Trent and fucking Chucky, who we're lucky if we see once a fucking month. This the best friends. I mean, the best friends. I mean, this goes week by week. I don't know if they're still a fucking thing, if they're together.
They're in the trios tag tournament.
Yeah, I mean, now we're gonna see it.
They should win. No, I'm sorry. If they don't win the trios tag, this shit is dumb.
If they don't make it out of the first round, this thing is dumb.
They're on the same side as Dark Order, though.
They will probably lose to whoever. I don't even know who the fuck they will.
No. They're fighting Ari Darby's people. They're fighting those crackers who they were feuding with.
Oh, so they're probably gonna fucking lose then.
Harlem.
Nah, I don't think they're gonna lose. They'll win the first round, but if they beat Dark Order, if Dark Order wins the first round, then they fight Dark Order in the second round.
This is what happens when you have the world's greatest booker at the helm and at the controls. I mean, you get these guys backstage doing the fucking Rocky patty cake fucking training. Like Cesar said, Ari Daivari. Who? You have him, fucking Harlan, who was Future Endeavor, and some fucking 50 Cent ripoff of Eminem, Slim J. What the fuck? You couldn't come up with a better fucking name. And then you have them be what trust busters? What the fuck is behind that name? I mean, this is I mean, they're not even worthy of having ATW because this is worse than trash. This is straight up shit. And that might be fucking worse than shit. And then we had Jade Cargill and Madison Rayne, which Mangria and myself had talked about before getting on air. Madison Rayne was a staple in Impact Wrestling. Last we had saw, I had seen her tag with Tennille Dashwood, The Influence, and they were Impact Tag Team Champions. She's been a multiple Impact Women's Champion wrestler. She was initially brought on as a trainer. And then I think it was 2 weeks ago, she was somehow on commentary. They brought it out. She was on commentary for Dark and Dark Elevation. And Jade come out, made a beeline over to her and started trash talking her. So now they pulled her in the ring. There's a reason why you probably need to have her be a trainer. She can't wrestle very well. So you could have had a better person to face her. There wasn't no way she's fucking dethroning her, because if Tony Skeets fucking brings her in as a trainer and then she beats your fucking TBS champion, I think it's time to go ahead and file bankruptcy, Tony Skeets, because you're just not going to make it. And hopefully after this, maybe we don't see Madison Rayne on TBS or TNT. Athena was dressed up as a baddie. Okay, so we're going to get Athena versus Jade. I hope we don't have Athena be the woman that beat her. I think we're unanimous on the tripod. If the motherfucking doctor herself does not fucking beat her for that championship, Tony Skeets, get the fuck out of here.
It's gonna be Athena, bro. It's gonna be.
Oh, it's gonna be.
Don't
Probably.
you put that evil in the world, Cesar.
It's already on fucking tape.
Well, Cesar, speaking of that, do you have anything to say about the whole best friends and the fucking truth busters bullshit?
It's bullshit, and best friends better beat those hoes in the first round of the trios tournament. Because you know what? For as long as all three of those guys have been there, they deserve something. And Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus won the tag champs, had a good run. These guys deserve the trios championship, and they deserve to have those belts.
And that bitch versus Madison Rayne.
And this shit was some hot ass. not even good hot ass. This shit was hot ass from the club. You can't even eat that shit out with jelly or syrup because it's just sweat and booty juice in there. This shit was horrible.
Are you being serious when you say Athena? Do you really believe Athena is going to dethrone Jade?
Yeah.
You truly? Okay, so when we make our all-out predictions and it's Jade versus Athena, you're picking Athena.
Yeah. The worst booker. You have to think like the worst booker in history. You have to think like this shit.
The guy's got a point. The man's got a point.
You realize, Mangria. It's not like WWE where they have pay-per-views every month. They have a pay-per-view every 3 months. This bitch is fucking with her for a long time. She's been fucking with her for a long time. This is going to be who gives Jade her first loss.
No.
Ember Poon.
No.
Ember Poon, a already known women's championship holder, is going to be the one to give Jade her first loss. Because you know what? Britt Baker is going to be in some tag team fuckery with sandbagging hoes and shit, whatever the fuck.
Jamie, come on. Don't hate on Jamie Hayter. Come on.
I'm not hating on Jamie Hayter. I like Jamie Hayter. She got a dog too. It's going to be
Cargill, 40-0 at All Out, takes down Athena.
She's going to be 39-1.
How dare you, Cesar? How dare you?
You know why? You know what? my darkness is activated. I can see in my third eye. I see
Wait,
with the
Apollo,
green
you're
light.
Apollo?
Yeah, bitch. Yeah, I got downgraded. I got downgraded to NXT. I can see it in my third eye. Negro Damas is out here telling y'all that fucking
Afro Strange's third eye is tingling.
tingling, bitch. Tingling like
That would have been the name of the episode, Afro Strange. Oh, fuck.
Afro Strange is tingling, bitch.
Well, to make this as brief as possible, the main event went on, like Cesar said, like Stix said, like the world said, way too long. It was for the interim AEW championship.
Just say who wrestled.
Moxley versus the Lionheart, Chris Jericho. He's 55, trying to portray his character at 20. It's Jericho. Oh, this is my hot take of the week. Jericho's trying to get himself injured and put on the shelf. I think Jericho is every week he's like, fuck it, I need to get injured. He wants to bust his nose open. He wants to bleed out in the ring. I think Jericho wants a break. Jericho's like, the JAS is corny as fuck. I made a huge mistake. I need to take a break. I need to refresh this shit. It's not working. I think Jericho is purposely trying to get himself injured. Yeah, Jericho's nose fucked up again, gushing blood. He taps out the Mox, the JAS attack. And then something happens.
Mr. Fakimon, gotta catch him all.
And then something happens.
No, we're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk.
Look in my eyes, what do you see? It's CM Trash makes his return. Oh boy. And then what makes me dry heave is afterwards on Twitter, the AEW sexuals were comparing the stare down between Punk and Mox to Rock and Hogan. Oh God, this match is too long. Before I know Cesar's got some words. Stix, go ahead and get your words out first about the main event.
These motherfuckers went to a commercial while John Moxley was in the walls of fucking Jericho during the whole fucking commercial.
I got more alcohol. I can talk about this.
What the fuck? Seriously, he puts him in, and all of a sudden you hear Excalibur say, "Ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. We got to go to a commercial and picture in picture." I did not fast forward. The one time I don't fast forward, because I want to see if he stays in it. And guess the fuck what? He stays in the fucking walls throughout the whole fucking commercial. You want to tell me this match went too long? You're goddamn right it did. Because Chris Jericho had Moxley in the fucking walls through a whole commercial break. And then that bullshit afterwards. The fucking announcers. Oh, he's putting all his weight on his bad foot. Oh, well, he's not medically cleared, but this has got to be some motherfuckers. Fucking put the blue chew down. Go fucking jerk off. Don't jerk off to CM Punk. This motherfucker couldn't wrestle a match after becoming champion. And instead of taking the title off him, you fucking do an interim and you put it out on Moxley, and you got to have him put up with this bullshit interim fucking shit. He even got to the point where he's finally like, I'm not interim champion, I'm world champion. John, I'm fucking with you. You're world champion. And then to compare this shit to Hogan Rock, get the fuck out of here. Cesar, roast these motherfuckers, please.
I don't know if I want to. Like, that's the sad part. I really don't know if I want to.
Oh my God, was this blown out of proportion? Everyone saying it was the greatest match.
You know, I saw Twitter. I saw Twitter before I saw this match, because I watched this match when I got off work. Well, I mean, y'all didn't check it because y'all were recording, but I did text the chat. I said, finishing AEW, CM Punk just came out. So I was literally watching this part before I logged on for This match, though, why was there so much blood?
Because it's AEW.
Like, it was funny because when you found out Vince was banning blood, you're like, well, you're banning a good part of wrestling. Like, you need it. And then when you see it all the time, like every single, why is it the last 5 Moxley matches he has bled? And bled hard. You don't need to see it. You don't need to see it. Then you add in that Darby crack of dumb shit in the beginning. And now these two assholes are bleeding in the ring. You don't need to see it. You just truly don't. And it would have been a great match without it. But yeah. This motherfucker puts him in a submission hold for 4 minutes and 15 seconds. That is the average commercial break. The average commercial break is 4 minutes and 15 seconds. Just from a dumb motherfucker who's watched a lot of TV and seen a lot of TV and knows a lot about TV, who has the internet, 30-minute show.
That was as long as Jon Moxley was knocked out of the ring as CM Punk was in. No. Callback.
We're not gonna talk about that dumb shit. We should. You are correct. But he's in the wall, and they call him Gutsy for holding it for so long. And the reversals. And the reversals. Because a 55-year-old man can take it to a 30-something-year-old man like that in his prime. Only in wrestling. And then even after they do all that fuckery, and Aubrey Edwards got to get in the camera space. She's got to be there when Jericho had him around the turnbuckle. She's got to be in the camera spot. She's always got to be there. Moxley gets the win because he's the champ. And then what happens? Sammy Guevara overthrows the bat from the crowd.
Oh yeah.
and then Aubrey's got to pretend she's getting rid of something else because she doesn't see the bat. And then the clusterfucky monster people come out. Cesaro and then come out. And the rest of the JAS come out. Then Eddie Kingston comes out. So there's 12 people, 15 people in the ring fighting. Clusterfucky man, gotta catch them all.
Gotta botch them all.
Gotta botch them all. And what happens? What, pray tell, happens after that? We hear the worst entrance music of all time for some old-ass fuckhead who not only walks out, feet burning because there ain't no ice on him. He's just throwing rights, and the JSA goes down. He threw 6 rights, and I saw 6 people get beat up. And then his old ass gets in the ring and clotheslines Jericho over the ropes. But his weak old ass can't even knock him over the ropes one time. He has to do it twice because he's clotheslining an old weak ass man. 2 old ass men clotheslining. Not like he's clotheslining a crack in his prime, who's got spring in his step, who can flip all the way over. No, nigga. No, nigga. You clotheslining an old ass man. So you're supposed to have some more strength because the old ass man can't flip his ass over. So you're supposed to have more strength. But you realize you an old ass man. Botches every fucking thing. And you clothesline him out the ring. Then you want to stare at the champ. Because you know the pay-per-view you're going to fight at is in your hometown. Because the shit company you work for only wrestles in like 28 towns out of the 50 million towns across this great nation. Like, you motherfuckers are always in like major cities. You can't wrestle in fucking why can't you find a fucking smaller city to wrestle in? Sell out your fucking arena. I don't get it. I don't get it. Motherfuckers have been in Chicago like 8 times this year, and it's only fucking August. That means once a month you travel to Chicago. Is that only for CM Trash? Because Tony Khan is sucking his dick on their table like Duke be sucking on Wade on Tuesday nights? Let's fucking go.
Tony Skeets is sucking CM Trash off. Let's go to the ring.
Sniffing lick. He sniffs the cocaine off CM Punk's dick and then sucks it afterwards, licks it back up, did a little sniffing lick. This nigga trash. You should have some 55-year-old man as your champion when you have a guy in his prime who's killing it, who could be a, I like Mox, but I don't love Mox. But now that he's with the Kitty Fondler Club, and he's like, Spike, yo, you can't have Mox wrestle CM Trash. Because Mox is crazy. He's like Darby crazy. He gonna drop that nigga on his head. If he gets one finisher, he's gonna drop that motherfucker on his head. He wrestles like he's in New Japan, where it's really stiff. It's really fucking stiff. And CM Trash's old ass is not gonna be able to keep up with this.
You know what? Early prediction, somebody's turning heel in that match. I think one of them is going to turn heel. Punk or Mox will turn heel. Punk might get the invincible mic and take down Mox, or Mox will say, fuck it, I'm going to hit him in the balls 48 times to win that match. Because Punk lost to MJF in Chicago. So Mox, I would love it if Mox took down Punk in Chicago.
But you see what I'm saying? This is what I was saying all along. Darby should have beat CM in Chicago, because those fucking dumbass AEW marks just gonna skeet everywhere because it's Chicago and Punk's from Chicago. Mox should beat him for the title in Chicago.
Should Mox have 2 belts? Like fucking, who had 2 belts? Was it Sammy? The TNT?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Fucking Mox with 2.
But you notice how CM didn't come out with the belt.
That's true.
With nothing. I really think it's like one belt, and I really think, I don't know. Wait, we had an interim championship before, right?
Yeah, like I said, it was Sammy.
Oh yeah, it was Sammy and them, and they came out with 2 belts.
Yeah.
I don't know if they'll come out with 2 belts for this. They probably should, but like somebody should leave with both belts, but just come out with 1 belt later. But if CM Trash beats Mox for this belt, it's the dumbest fucking shit. This will be the dumbest move.
Talk about a waste of $50, Stix.
I tell you what, the only thing
I'm watching it free. I'm not paying for this shit.
The only thing that would be making it worth it is if fucking Tony Skeets finally had a flash of brilliance. He pays MJF, and MJF shows up in Chicago and costs fucking CM Punk the title match. That would be the saving grace of it, but it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
It's the only thing. It's the only.
The diamond ring on, punches him in the dick.
It's the only thing. And then somehow before the next pay-per-view, he challenges Jon Moxley again and wins the title. That's the only thing that can save this shit brand. That is the only thing that can save this shit brand.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you we're exhausted talking about this shit ATW. It was awful. It was besides our boy, Absolute Rick Stocks. The whole thing was garbage. But we digress. I would like to thank the new subscribers. I got 59 fucking subscribers now. That's incredible. Thank you. If you're watching this for the first time, check everything out. Check out The Hangover. Check out the APPW content. Check out the SRAP episodes we did Zooms live. The previous after party hangover tripod sessions, of course, and you're watching the tripod as well. We'll be back next week with the results of Heat Wave, as well as this Sting's gonna get a win, or I don't know. You'll know. It's typical shit. But until next time, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And big ups to Stallion Pete.